Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. It's time for another exciting edition of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, live here from the pond as the Mudbugs get ready to conclude this two-game series against the Amarillo Bulls. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder here for the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. So glad to have you with us as the Mudbugs really have fallen on a rough patch, especially at home. They've dropped their last 4 straight at the George, and they're going to look to rectify that tonight as they're shuffling up the lines, and they had a 7 a.m. morning skate quite early to get ready for tonight's game. It'd be a wake-up call for the Mudbugs as they fell last night by a final score of 3-1. And, talking to Coach Rich, the Mudbugs associate head coach, in our pregame convo, which you'll hear in just a few minutes, he didn't think the Mudbugs played all that bad. They had a good start to the game. But, of course, special teams battle was won by Amarillo. They had the league's best power play. They were 2 for 3 on their power play chances. The Mudbugs were 0 for 2, but the Bugs outshot the Bulls 28-24 and just couldn't get much going at home. And credit to Andrew Takix, who picked up the win with 27 saves on 28 shots faced. But, the Mudbugs are going to change things up tonight. Arseny Sergeyev will be in the lineup between the pipes for the Mudbugs as they will look to switch things up. But the Mudbugs know that they squandered an opportunity to lengthen that margin as they are sitting atop the South Division with 42 points. They now have 1 game in hand on Lone Star, who is right behind him with 41 points. And look out, the Amarillo Bulls now just 6 points out of first place at 36 points. They are now 10-0-1 in their last 11 games. What a run for Rocky Russo's club. The Warriors in 4th place at 28 points have a good little distance on the Jackalopes at 20 points, and then you have the Ice Wolves in last place at 16 points. But the big key is, how are the Mudbugs going to slow down Amarillo? And we'll see what Coach Rich has to say in our pregame conversation. Some big notes tonight. This is another Mardi Gras-themed weekend, and it's also our Sweetheart Special night as we are on the eve of Valentine's Day tomorrow, as a lot of couples are making their way in and enjoying a glass of wine, a beer, Johnny's Pizza, alongside a carnation flower, and what a package that is. And tickets are running out, if not getting close to sold out. So if you want to make your way down to George's Pond, give us a call at 318-636-7094 to lock up your tickets for tonight, because they are nearing an official sellout crowd under our COVID-restricted amounts here at George's Pond. It's the Mudbugs and the Amarillo Bulls. Game 2 of this 2-game series. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perrott after these messages. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications, ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Mudbugs getting ready for this second game of this two-game series against Amarillo. And Mudbugs have dropped 4 in a row now at home. We're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Rich Perron. And last night, it seemed like one of those games where maybe you got off to a good start. You outshot Amarillo 11-8 after one. You had that opening power play chance, didn't score there, and then gave up a power play goal. Was that the big sucker punch of the game to open up?
Well, to win a hockey game in this league, you have to win the specialty teams battle. And, Amarillo getting 2 power play goals last night, and we were 0 for 2. And it's not like we got a ton of chances. I felt we got our chances, we had our looks, but just didn't have that finishing touch.
What else happened in the game that you guys have to fix? Did you guys like the energy? Did you guys like this effort more than maybe what you had in Amarillo?
Well, I think it was different. I mean, it's been kind of a little bit of a mindset struggle at home. I don't know if the guys are trying to do too much in front of the fans or they get away from their game. Sometimes you're on the road, you have less distractions where we can't really put our finger on it. We're probing at the moment and trying to find answers and solutions, but you got to give it to Amarillo. They played a good road game last night.
Sometimes you guys have morning skates on Saturdays. This morning, I heard it was at 7 a.m. Was it one of those like Mike Keenan bag skates, or was it one of those just a simple skate that you guys wanted to get the guys in?
Well, I think Coach Soupy put the practice this morning more for a little bit of a wake-up call, and it wasn't a punishment. It was okay, guys, we got to get our act together at home, and hopefully that message was received by our players, and we'll see the outcome tonight.
What do you think of Adam Colson? He played a couple of games in. He's had a week of practice. Is he starting to kind of mesh?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely seen the calmness, like poise at the defensive position. Yes, him practicing this week, learning a bit of our systems, and then now he has to, use them in the game. So sometimes, that takes a little bit of time, but he's done a great job so far.
I know there were 2 special teams goals, and I don't know if you want to put those goals on Hudson. How do you think he played overall? He had a couple of games off in Amarillo, came back here, and I thought he made some nice saves. It just seemed like, was it all there?
Well, I definitely wouldn't put the loss in the category to the goaltender for his performance. I think Chuddy, gave us a chance to win. I think he was solid. Maybe there was 1 out of 3 maybe we'd like to have back. I mean, him personally telling me. But, at the end of the day, we need to have a better start. We need to be giving our goaltends leads in the first and the second period, and that changes your mindset as a goalie too as well. Like, you're like, oh, you're down 2-0, you can't let this one in, or else it's it's an uphill battle. So, we'd like to get a little more comfortable for our goalies and maybe give them an early lead, and then it changes their game.
With Amarillo streaking right now 10-0-1, what has stuck out in what they do so well?
Well, they've got some good talent up front. They use their speed to their advantage. They have a great systematic. Rocky does a good job with them, and they're a systematic team. There's always a purpose, or there's a method to the madness, and right now they're playing well. They're probably the hottest team in the league right now, and they're definitely making a push in our division, and it's closing things up in our division. So it's a big test for us. It's almost like a first place test tonight.
Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Thanks a lot, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for the Whataburger starting lineups, just like you like it. Now for the Amarillo Bulls, head coach by Rocky Russo, assistant coach George Lewis the fourth. At left wing will be number 13, Nick Martino, the captain. At center will be number 22, Harrison Scott. And on the right wing will be number 26, Yuri Vasinen. On defense will be number 27, Sean Vlasic. And number 5, Nick Deneen. Leading the start in nets. Boy, he was terrific last night, and he is undefeated as an Amarillo Bulls goaltender. Will be number 35, Andrew Takix. He's 7-0 with a 1.63 goals against and a .943 save percentage. Now your Whataburger starting lineups for Jason Shuppy Campbell, Shreveport Mudbugs. Associate head coach Rich Perrott, Director in Development and Operations Gavin Morgan, and honorary assistant Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 14, Sean Bunting. At center will be number 8, Jake Onstadt. And on the right wing will be number 24, Gio Procopio. That's a new line that Coach Soupy is going with this evening. On defense will be number 16, the captain, David Brazil, and number 41, Trenton Heide. Making the start in nets from Yaroslav, Russia. He's been very impressive. He is the reigning South Divisional Player of the Week. Will be number 35, Arseny Sergeyev. The 6'3", 190-pounder, 3-1-1 with a 1.94 goals against and a .951 save percentage. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups, just like you like it. Whataburger, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. So glad to have you with us. Mudbugs in their home white jerseys. They'll be skating from left to right. The Bulls in their red, white, and blues. They'll skate from right to left here in the first period. Want to thank all our 2020 and 2021 Shreveport Mudbug billets for everything they do for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. Big thanks to Dennis and Gene Fisher, Leanne and Brian Bechtel, Miss Harriet Body, Zach and Jordan Choate, Levi and Charlie Dew, Jordan and Lindsay Gamble, Keith and Becca Gibbs, Mr. Jim Hacker, Spencer and Candace Hardy, Brian and Kristen Hill, Ed and Jennifer Horton, Jeff and Nicole Lowe, James and Amanda Meyer, Miss Karen Mitchell, Miss Carleen Mudd, Martin and Carla Mueller along with Chucky Landry and family, Scott and Karen Musket, Ronnie and Bridget Peterson, Kyle and Paige Porter, alongside Randy and Tanya Reeves, Miss Casey Ryan and Dave Burkata, Amy and Trey Salters, Miss Tammy Sutton, and Mark and Shannon Weldon for all being proud billets of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Hashtag love our billets. So glad to have you with us here for Mudbugs hockey as the Mudbugs trying to get off to a better start. And they want to set the pace and not be dictated, and rather dictate the pace. Today was a very long day for the Mudbugs. They had to be at the rink at 6 a.m. this morning with a 7 a.m. morning skate. Coach Rich said it wasn't a punishment, but rather a morning skate that Coach Soupy wanted to get in, and I guess it was something he was going to do win or lose, but the message was sent, I believe, with arranging a morning skate at 7 a.m. Coach Soupy believes his team maybe just a bit too tight on home ice, and he wants his team to be a little bit more loose, have a little bit more fun. They're 13-2-2 away from this building. They're 6-4-2 at home, and obviously that will be addressed, and we'll see how the Mudbugs come out tonight because they want to hold on to the top spot in the South Division. Lone Star plays Wichita Falls this evening from the NYTEX Sports Center, so that will be something to look forward at and see. Obviously, scoreboard watching is every night, especially when Lone Star is on your tail for that top spot in the South. Now we ask that you please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. The very lovely Whitney Milton serenading us with another brilliant national anthem as the Mudbugs revved up and ready to go. It has been a long day, like I said, in preparation for these Bugs for tonight's game, but whenever they have those early morning skates, they have responded well in years past. Of course, Coach Soupy looking for the same tonight. I'm Chet Yoder, so glad to have you with us. Good crowd still filing in here on the back end of this Mardi Gras-themed weekend. It'll be Jacob Onstott and Harrison Scott at center ice for our Landers opening puck drop. First period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Watt at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Jake Onstott, who had the night off last night, is ready to take his first face-off of the evening. Shuffled up lines for Coach Soupy. We'll tell you all about them. Puck drop, and it is won there by Harrison Scott. Amarillo's got it along the near side, and Deneen now will just golf it in to the Mudbug zone. Off the far side boards, kept in there by Vlasic. She had a goal last night. Now far circle, quick shot. Oh, boy, it went through just off the stick of Martino on a pass. The near circle. Now played back out to center. Oh, hard hit there by Bunting. Penalty coming up now to Shreveport, and we got a fallen bull along the near half boards. That was a hit along the numbers. Now extra bonus of time. Quick shot there by Vassinen, gets blocked. Now along to the near corner. Scott holds it in now behind the cage. Bunting, the guilty party, trying to touch it up. Along the end boards, touched up there by Heidi. And the opening penalty of the game comes just 43 seconds into the contest. That was a hit from behind. See what the official call is from C. Harrington, the lead referee. Jared Cummings and James McQuestion, your linesmen this evening. C. Harrington trying to get this figured out. The league's best power play will get to work for the first time this evening, and they'll do it quite early in the contest. They're ranked at 26.1%. The first choice personnel penalty kill is now 16th at 81.1, and now, we have an additional Jake Mack going in the box. Get this all figured out. Just 2 minutes right now on the clock is what they're reading. Played back to the right point. We'll give the official call once we hear it. Far circle now. Played there by Harrison. Elevator back up top to Stapleton. Now cross ice pass there by Fensterstock. Broken up. Checking from behind, the call on Bunting. Puck, whiffed that. Oh, boy. An unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Now, that's a 10-minute misconduct on Bunting in addition to the 2-minute. Quick shot there goes wide. Rebound chance there by Metcalf, and the puck is now swept down the length of the ice. That's why Jake Mack is going in the box. I'm not sure what transpired there with Bunting, but maybe he believed that the man went down a little bit too easy along the near half boards. A little bit of a hot, testy mouth from the Coyote, Sean Bunting from Phoenix, Arizona. Now off the near side skate of Vermaelen. The puck now is cleared down the length of the ice. Good job there by Procopio. Down to 55 seconds left on Bunting's checking from behind call. First choice personnel penalty kill on the ice here for Shreveport. Opening power play here for Amarillo. They got the best in the business. Along to the near half wall there by Black. He'll bang it in behind the cage there for Vassinen. Vassinen now to the near side there to Black. Black gets handcuffed there by Heidi. Now along the end boards, Heidi's going to pick up the loose biscuit, sweep it around the near side boards. Up ahead there is Weber. Weber's got the puck. He gains the blue line, right side. Here he comes all alone. Quick wrister. He scores! A blown tire there by Messick, and Weber able to cash in 5-hole. Short-handed tally for Matt Weber. and it comes just 2:17 into the contest. Mudbugs 1, Amarillo nothing. Oh my gumbo! What a start for Shreveport. Andrew Takix looked quite rattled after Messick blew a tire along the near side, and Weber went coast to coast to slip it in. Great job there by Heidi to scoot the puck up ahead. There to Weber. I'm sure he'll get one of the assists. We'll see on the official goal scoring call. Weber able to light it up early, and the Mudbugs have an early 1-0 lead. That's something I haven't said in a very long time. For Matt Weber, goal number 10 on the season. He's now second in goals scored on the team. Boy, the Mudbugs were just aching to give their goalie an early lead. And they have done just that, and they do it by netting a shorthanded tally. Vermont in to take the face-off. Mudbugs still on the first-choice personnel penalty kill for 23 more seconds. Now played back there to Jopjen. Now puck is just rimmed in along the near side boards. Worked into the far corner. 2:17. Weber gets his 10th. Now along the near side, the puck now is speared down the length of the ice there by Colson. Trenton Heidi will get the only helper on Weber's 10th. Worked back in now. Jopjen comes in full strength now. Mudbugs kill off the first penalty and get one on the shorty variety. Now thrown back up across. It gets pinballed around now to the right point. Venegoni tries to hold it in. Puck now rimmed back out to center there by Gato. Up ahead there to Jake Mack. Jake Mack got thrown back over to Gato, and he got his stick tied up as it goes into the near corner. Oh, hard hit along the near half wall. Barking for a penalty there is Ripke. Mudbugs might have got away with one there. Colson has the puck now behind the cage of Sergeyev. Colson now forwarded up ahead there to Bremer. Bremer has been snake-bitten lately. No goals in his last 15. And those are the type of goalless droughts that will leave you gripping the stick too tight. Worked in behind the cage now of Takix. Along to the near corner. Pinching in there is Dorfman, who got his team leading 12th last night. Now, Karam back up top. Gockler to head and throws it toward the net. It was tipped on, but it went just wide off the stick of Bremer. Now off the far side boards. Just kind of cue-balled in to the Amarillo zone there by Dorfman. 4 minutes gone by in the first. Mudbugs with the early 1-0 lead. Now along to the far side, Siffinger sails it into the Mudbug zone, taken there by Dorfman. Dorfman led up ahead there to Weber. Weber far circle, quick shot, goes wide. Now along to the near half wall, taken away there, back the other way, here comes Siffinger. Siffinger now will just level it into the Mudbug zone, to the far half wall. Puck now worked back in behind the cage of Sergeyev. On over to Hedden. Hedden now along to the far side will gallop up the ice from left to right. To the far side there to Weber. Weber will whack it in off the near side boards. Along to the near side now. That's Rapala will rail it into up ahead. Now puck blocked. Now roulette wheeled onto the left point. Kept in there by Brazil. He'll work it in behind the cage. Mishandled there by Weber. Taken there by Vlasic for Amarillo. Off the stick now. Mishandled there by Cartman. Along to the near side, Heidi now on over to Procopio. Procopio able to weed whack it into the Amarillo zone. Stolen away there by Onstad. Onstad, oh, he missed the stick as cutting through the slot there was Jake Mack. Along to the inboards behind the cage now of Takix. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. Pushed off the puck there. Loose puck. Quick shot there by Procopio. It went wide. Now pinching the zone there is Brazil. He'll wagon wheel it around the boards now to the near corner. Stick tied up there is Procopio trying to grab it. It's a good job there by Jopjen. And Heidi unable to hold the zone there from the right point. Puck now played back into the Mudbug zone. Brazil cross ice over to Onstad. Onstad now will just shakalak that baby into the far corner. into the Amarillo zone and come off for the line change. Alon Martino gets spun off the puck. Joe Mack, the big brother rather of Jake Mack, trying to hold it in, taken up ahead there by Vasanen. Vasanen now will just throw it into the far corner. He'll have Martino go chasing it down, chopped in behind the cage now of Sergeyev. Along to the near side now, carried back out there by Gato, played up ahead there to Sedlicek, but he overskated the puck, and now a delayed offsides is reset, touched up there by Sedlicek. Venegoni now advanced up ahead with a big burst of speed. Quick shot there by Fensterstock, went way wide of Sergeyev. It goes to the near half wall, taken there by Gato. Gato now off the stick of Joe Mack. He wasn't expecting it, and it's taken there now by Dalmonte. Dalmonte now flipped up ahead there to Fensterstock, played through the neutral zone, flipped, touched up ahead there to Black. Black now far side to Fensterstock, thrown toward the net. It got blocked there by Metcalf. Now behind the cage, it's Gockler from Cumming, Georgia, who has the puck. He'll go to the near side there to Brimmer, the Canadian native, now touched up ahead off the stick there of Dorfman. Flipped up ahead, but it's now played back up across the red line and dumped back in there by Gockler. Now played off the stick, mishandled there by Black. Mudbugs hold the zone. Brimmer now will pop it into the far corner, chased at, but it was too far as Boxer able to bang it back out to the blue line, but not out. Now turnaround shot. Oh, that puck was bouncing off Dorfman's stick. Puck now just chiseled back down the length of the ice. No icing as it was tipped on its way. Puck flagged down there by Hedden. He'll go to the near corner, spun around, mishandled there by Sherino. Kept in, one-time blast there by Jopchin. Save made there by Sergeyev, and he sprawls to cover up on the juicy rebound in front. 12:41 to go here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. It is still a scoreless affair. Join us next week. The Mudbugs will take on the Odessa Jackalopes February 19th and 20th. February 19th is Wizard Night at the George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. Be sure to get your tickets, as we will be doing a lot of Harry Potter things inside the pond. Get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Face-off one there by the Bugs. Good job there by Fetchko. Now flip back over to Brazil, the Granville, Michigan native, up ahead to the near side there to Weber, who's got the game's only goal. He'll swat it into the near corner, get Vermaelen to go chase it down. Now along to the near corner, swept at there by Siffinger, but he can't get it out. Good job there by Fetchko to kind of punch it back in now. Played back to the right point, head and thrown toward the tipped on. Save made there. He had Vermaelen on the tip. Good stick save made there by Takix. Puck now is just rammed back out to center. Played there by Heidi, on over, kicked around there by Fetchko behind the back. He's got it. Fetchko now near circle, thrown across. Quick shot. What a point-blank save. Rebound chance blocked. Boy, robbed along the far circle. There was the captain Brazil as he speared one toward the net. Good read there by Takix as he saw it. Now, quick far shot save made there by Sergeyev as it was flipped atop the cross or upper body of Sergeyev. That was a tricky shot there by Cartman, but a stop made there by Sergeyev. The only goal of the game comes from Matt Weber so far with 11:46 remaining in the first. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The Bugs 1, the Bulls nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA, SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. I want to give a big hello to the lovely daughter of my loved one, Miss Kylie Ann Kay, who is tuned in tonight. She retired from the game at the whopping age of 8 years old, but she is tuned in tonight. in a warm, comfy house with her mom, and we're so glad to have her with us. Hope she's enjoying the game. And I would love to see that pretty face anytime in my life. A big hello to Miss Kylie Ann Kay. Thank you for joining us. Worked back in now, play under session behind the cage of Sergeyev. Now rolls around to the near half wall. Procopio trying to send it back to his blue line. Behind the cage there to the newest member, that's Adam Colson. Colson now parks it behind the cage of Sergeyev. Will work it around the far side, up into the near side there to Metcalf. Now to the far side there to Onstadt. Onstadt now carries it in, throws it toward the net. It gets blocked. And the puck now just kind of bounces back out to center. Metcalf's got it, and Metcalf will just kiss it off the near side window back into the Amarillo zone. 11 minutes remaining here in the opening frame. It's brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Metcalf picks off the pass, plays it up ahead there to Procopio, throws it toward the net, in and out of the glove of Takix. Now to the far corner it goes. Procopio back up top to the left point over to Hedden. Gockler a shot. It hit off the stick of Gato in front, and it goes right into the glove of Takix, who holds on. A big hello to the Gato family, who is living it up in Jacksonville, Florida. Glad to have them with us, Ms. Kathy, and, of course, Mr. J. Gato, one of 3 brothers, and I believe he is the shortest one, so he was the one getting picked on growing up, but that's made him one of the toughest Mudbugs we have on our squad as Amarillo comes into the Mudbug zone offsides. .10:37 remaining here in the opening frame, brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Be sure to follow us on all our social media outlets, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram at Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Face-off one there by Amarillo. They'll angle it off the near side boards. Poked up ahead there by Coughlin. Coughlin had a big game last night. He had a goal and an assist. Mudbugs now work it back out to my right. Played up ahead there to Sedlacek. His pass gets broken up there by Deneen. Now behind the cage of Takix. It'll roll around to the near side. Picked up there by Siffinger. Siffinger gets hip checked but stayed with it. And Siffinger will just advance it into the Mudbug zone. Behind the cage now of Sergeyev. Gockler now kind of wraps up his man. It rolls now to the far half wall. Gato now stumbles but stays on his feet. We'll play it back to Gockler behind the cage to the near side. On over to Hedden. Hedden now will just softly pace his way up to the ice onto my right and work it in, but that one missed his connector as he was trying to find the stick of Sedlacek, and it is an icing infraction on the Bugs. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. Mudbugs will take this face-off in their own zone from the right wing circle. Amarillo always dangerous, cannot give them any room. They will take advantage. Face-off one there by Shreveport. It's a good win there by Dorfman. Bounce back out to center. Messick played up ahead of the middle of the ice there for Venegoni. Back to Black. A shot. It goes way wide. Now to the far half wall. Sedlacek trying to get it over to Dorfman. Now played back to Gockler. Gockler now up across the red line. Will throw it up ahead there for Dorfman. Dorfman will steer it in along the inboards and now wait for some fresh bucks. He gets hauled down. No penalty there along the near side. Jabbed at behind the cage now. Jobgen controls the puck. He'll go to the far side. Played up ahead. Now Amarillo on a 3-on-2 break. Now dropped over to Black. Black back over to Finster. Quick shot stabbed aside there by Sergeyev. Now loose puck thrown across. It got blocked off the knee of Brazil as Venegoni was trying to throw it in. Now Dorfman led up ahead. Missed the stretch pass of Sherino trying to take off with it. Now puck kind of punched back out to center. And Fensterstock will flip it back into the Mudbug zone. Hard hit there as Heidi gets wrapped up with his man. Brazil picks up the loose change. He'll steer it around to the far corner there for Weber. Weber dropped it back to his blue line, but it got turned over. Amarillo's got it now. Cartman gets his pocket picked there by Weber. He wants to go 2-on-2. He's got Fetchko with him. They crisscross, and that play got busted up pretty cleanly. Now recovered there by Weber. Dropped back there to Fetchko. Fetchko now behind the cage. He does a little spin move over to Weber. Weber tried to get back to the blue line, slowed down there by Jopjed. Now along the end boards there is Vermaelen, and it's taken away there by Amarillo. Good job there by Cartman. Now played up ahead, 2-on-2. They got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Thrown toward the net. Easy paddle save made there by Sergeyev, and he'll cover it up on the shot from the far half wall there by Rapplejay. 8:03 remaining here in the first period. I'm Chet Yoder coming to you live from George's Pond. So glad to have you with us here on a chilly Louisiana Saturday night for Mudbugs hockey. We are expecting freezing rain tomorrow, so we expect everybody to be safe in the Mudbugs community. And, of course, snow is projected to pile on, they said 2 to 4 inches on Monday, and then there are chances for snow Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. We just hope it clears up for next Friday's game day as the Mudbugs will be back at home, continuing their season-long homestand as they'll welcome in the Odessa Jackalopes. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Now to the far corner, Metcalf trying to throw it up ahead. It got blocked and now canceled out as Deneen has it. Deneen now will just gun it back into the Mudbug zone. Now to the far corner, chopped that there by Martino. Martino now behind the cage of Sergeyev. Oh, getting wrapped up pretty good there by Colson. And now along to the near corner, held on to a bit there. Now played back up top. Deneen a shot. Oh, that handcuffed Sergeyev, but he makes the catch as he jumps up and makes the stop. 7:33 remaining here in the first period. A packed house here at the George, and Mudbugs lead the league in attendance, and that has been a testament to our awesome fans and, of course, our director of ticket sales, Miss Kimberly Jacks, who just does a dynamite job filling up this place, which is under COVID restricted amounts, at 1,550. Face-off one there by Amarillo. Here comes Green. Quick shot blocked there by Gockler. Now behind the cage. Stapleton gets blocked off there by Hedden. Good job to get it up ahead there to Gato. Gato led it up across there for Sedlacek. Sedlacek will touch it in along the end boards. Gets handcuffed there by Deneen. And Amarillo comes back now with Coughlin. Up around the far side. Stolen away there by Jomak. He'll just jolt it back into the Amarillo zone. Now backhanded back on over to number 29. That's Ethan Green. To the near side there to Siffinger. Siffinger throws it toward the net. That was a lobber. And it was stopped easily there by Sergeyev. With 6:55 remaining here in the first period, Sean Bunting finally back out on the ice after his unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, which was a 10-minute misconduct. A big hello to the Sergeyev family. Tuned in tonight from Yaroslav, Russia. I have to check out what time it is, but I know it is somewhere around the wee hours of the morning. So they are living it up with a little coffee, breakfast, and Bugs hockey. Glad to have the Sergeyev family with us. Now along to the near side. Black will just strike it into the near corner to the right of Sergeyev. To the far half wall, Brimmer will throw it back over to Brazil. Brazil will shove it back over to Heidi. Heidi, who had a point on the game's only goal so far. It was Weber's 10th, and it came at 2:17. Blown tire there by Brazil, and Brazil does a good job there to steer it up ahead there to Chirino. 2-on-1 if they hurry. Chirino goes it toward the net through the slot, and he got the glass. Oh, Chirino had all types of space there. Now along back the other way. It's Black. He'll crank it back into the Mudbug zone. And now he blocks that passing attempt. Dorfman now will rim it around the near side boards. On over to Brazil, and Brazil will just throw it off the near side boards, and it should be an icing infraction. Boy, Vermaelen thought that puck was tipped on its way through. He's starting to bark away there at C. Harrington. I don't blame him. And now there is a long huddle going on, and it looks like Metcalf's going to be an interested spectator right outside that huddle. Did they make a mistake? If they did, it's going to be a face-off deep in the Amarillo zone. And it is. So they did make a mistake, and they'll correct that and get a face-off deep in the Amarillo zone. A little hard to see sometimes with those icing calls. 5:55 remaining here in the opening frame. A 1-0 lead for Bugs hockey. Face-off one there by Amarillo. That's a good job there by Chris Carroll. They'll whip it around the far side boards and all the way down. Colson now will go flag it down behind the cage of Sergeyev. Kicked around now there by Vermont and punched back out to center. Vermont trying to keep it in. Puck now just swiveled back into the Mudbug zone. Behind the cage there by Metcalf. He's got it now. On over to Fetchko. He'll rip it off the near side boards there to Vermont and didn't expect the pass to come with that much speed. So he'll drop it back to Colson. Colson now up the ice. He works up across the red line and he'll just barrel it in to the Amarillo zone. Steered away there by Takix behind the cage. Thrown in front. Oh, what a point-blank save there by Takix as Vermont came racing in through the slot and just powered one toward the net. Re-entered there by Weber. Goes into the zone behind the cage. Drop back pass. Now thrown on a between the legs centering feed there by Vermont and gets blocked. And now the net comes off its mooring. And now Takix going crazy in front of the goal crease. There is a lot of contact there as the net came off its mooring. Metcalf getting messed with. Takix in the fray. And now Takix going all out now on Procopio. Boy, there was a little bit of a traffic jam there, and Andrew Takix loves to bark away when he can, and he is in the head of Aiden Metcalf right now with 4:59 remaining in the first period. That's one thing the Mudbugs took note of was Andrew Takix and his vocal ways. He was very subdued last night. Not so subdued at this moment. Oh, wait a minute. I see Weber. Oh, he's going to make sure it's 4-on-4. It's going to be 4-on-4 hockey. I like this for the Mudbugs. Open ice on home ice. So we're going to get offsetting penalties for Metcalf and Jopjen. So Jopjen was in the middle of that, but it was Takix who was trying to clear it up. And the problem is when a goalie gets kind of caught up into a mess like that, he has got a weapon. That blocker is used as a weapon sometimes. It's very dangerous. Carey Price, NHL goalie, was involved in a heinous attack where he kept wailing away with his blocker. Now thrown off the near side there at Dorfman. 4-on-4 hockey, jumping in there was Sherino, thrown toward the net, they score! I believe Sherino threw it toward the net, maybe Dorfman on a lucky bounce. The puck goes into the back of the net. It's Dorfman, and he likes it. He loves it. He wants some more of it. Braden Dorfman with his team-leading 13th of the year on one of the most flukiest goals you'll ever see. Mudbugs 2, Bulls nothing with 4:37 remaining in the first. Oh my gumbo, what a bounce as the puck was just popped up out of midair and swinging away at it was Dorfman. Like in baseball, he just made contact and threw it toward the net, and great things happen when you can get the biscuit toward the oven. This one found the back of the twine. And boy, that's got to taste oh so good for the Bugs. They're now up 2-0. And that is your State Farm drive of the game for the best car insurance. Give my main man Ben Tolis from State Farm a call at 318-688-1522. Ben Tolis from State Farm, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Brazil came up to the lead official and he wanted to confirm who scored that goal. Sometimes they make mistakes. It's not easy. They're going to give it to Dorfman. You know, Sherino was there. I guess they were both kind of swinging away at it. Dorfman will get his 13th at 15-24. Sherino and Hedden get the helpers, and the Mudbugs with an early 2-0 edge. Now this was the start the Mudbugs wanted. All it takes is a 7 a.m. suicide morning skate to wake up the Bugs at home. Up ahead there to Weber. Weber now along the far circle, throws it toward the net. Stick save made, rebound chance, poke that save made, rebound chance. Oh boy, Weber was right there. It was covered up there by Tactics, and the Mudbugs now just throwing as much as they can toward Tactics' way. Still 4-on-4 hockey for 120 with 4:18 now remaining in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Mudbugs 2, Amarillo nothing. Face off now for the left wing circle, one there by Bunting, thrown toward the net, tipped on there by Procopio, goes to the near corner. Now Heidi behind the cage, and Procopio tried to center his man and got blocked off. Amarillo comes back the other way. They can come in bunches. Far side there, Martino will just pump it into the near corner. To the right of Sergeyev, to the near side, it goes there to Procopio. Procopio will pelt it back out to center. Messick will turn it around back into his own zone. Far side there. Worked in, tripped up a bit there. Was Fensterstock. He got thrown down to the ice, and him and Gockler got tied up, and now we got a whistle. I'll check that. That was Del Monte. He is a big boy, folks. And a penalty coming up to Amarillo. It's a roughing infraction on Del Monte. Boy, Del Monte 6'5", 207. I mean, he is a freak train. And he came storming at Gockler, and Gockler kind of threw him down, and then Del Monte kind of retaliated. And you know what they do? They always get the retaliatory move there, but I didn't see much as they were kind of tangled up a bit. But the Mudbugs are going to have a 4-on-3 power play, and this is a critical moment in the Mudbugs' attack here because now they're going to have plenty of ice. I was curious to see if Coach Supi would call his timeout. He held on to it. This is such a critical moment late in the first period. The Mudbugs can really put the icing on the cake of this period. Face off now in the left wing circle. 3:39 remaining here in the first. Plenty of ice for the Mudbugs to work here on the AEP Swepco power play. Their first of the night. Oh, and the puck now popped off the far side boards back out to center. Big face-off win there by Amarillo. Now to the far side there to Brimmer. Drop back now on over to Hedden. Hedden now will steer it back up top now to the bumper slot. One-time blast there by Hedden. Couldn't get much on it. Boy, he has broken many sticks these last couple of games, and Hedden couldn't hold the zone, and the puck is now rammed down the length of the ice. Still 10 more seconds of 4-on-3 power play time. Back into the blue line, up ahead now. Drop back there to Dorfman at the point. Dorfman now to the near side, mishandled there by Weber. Now 5-on-4. Jobchen and Metcalf get in. Now thrown across there to Colson. Colson couldn't handle it. He'll work it around now to the far corner. 5-on-4 now on the Swepco power play variety. Bunting has it. Thrown through the slot. Quick shot. Oh, it handcuffed through. Oh, another shot there by Dorfman through the slot. It went wide. Boy, I don't know what's up with Head, and he cannot get the sweet part of that stick on his biscuit. Now on over to Hedden from the point. Doesn't do much wrong. Now to the near half wall there to Bunting. Now steers it up, throws it toward the net. It gets blocked there by Deneen. Now along to the end boards. 45 seconds left now on Swepco power play time. The first of the night for the Mudbugs. They're ranked 16th in the league. Now to the near half wall. And the puck now is just kicked all the way down the length of the ice. There by Amarillo's Jordan Venegoni. Down to 25 seconds remaining on the roughing infraction on Del Monte. Played up ahead there to Colson. Colson now will just throw it back on over to Procopio. Gains the blue line from the left side. Drop back pass there to Sherino. Sherino from the bumper slot. He shot it just wide. And now to the far half wall, on over to Joe Mack. Joe Mack now will just jump it back up top there to Metcalf. Metcalf back to Mack. Mack from the far half wall, penalty coming up to an end. Far circle, throwing it, backhand pass, got blocked, and now the Mudbugs 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Fetchko played back up top, quick shot goes wide there by Joe Mack from the far point. And now thrown across, quick shot, oh, point blank save, made there by Takix on Sherino cutting through the slot. Oh, he had plenty of space too. Played back out to center. And we got a penalty coming up. This one's going to go against Metcalf. And Metcalf chiseled his stick. He might get an extra one. Boy, Metcalf's got to cool it. It's going to be a holding infraction on Metcalf. And Amarillo goes back on the man advantage. Definitely saw something there. And the Mudbugs now will go back on the first choice personnel penalty kill. And this was one of the keys in the game, was to stay out of the box. Mudbugs cannot afford to take these late period penalties. Face off one there by Amarillo. Played back now to Jopchin. Jopchin now to the far side over to Venagoni. A shot save made there. Nice right pad stop made there by Sergeyev. And sweeping the puck all the way down the length of the ice there was Weber. Both teams 0 for 1 on the man advantage. Now far side, thrown back up top. That was Fensterstock. Now back up top to the point there to Jopchin. Jopchin at the left point. He waits. He toes the line. Now thrown across over to Venagoni. Intercepted there by Joe Mack. Joe Mack now wants to run with it. He's got Fetchko with, Weber with him. 2-on-1. Thrown across. Punched at toward the net. Was there by Weber. Went wide. Couldn't get much on it. That was a good stick tie up back the other way there by Venagoni. Both teams get a wholesale line change. 25 seconds remaining in the period. 1:05 remaining on Metcalf's holding infraction. Turnaround there by Martino. Taken away there by Procopio. And Procopio is able to bomb the puck all the way down the length of the ice. One last rush maybe for Amarillo if they want to hurry. 9 seconds left now. Play to the near side there to Black. Black gains the blue line from the left side. He works it into the near corner. Stopped down in his tracks there by Vermaelen, and that'll do it along the near corner. Hard hitting first period. The Mudbugs strike first, and they strike second with goals. From the always popular Matt Weber at 2:17. And then Braden Dorfman getting his 13th at 15:24. Your score after one period of play. It is Mudbugs 2, Amarillo nothing. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. We'll talk to Griffin Sanum after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you either as a small business owner or individual with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Bayou Blasters helps bring you Shreveport Mudbugs hockey on the ticket. Hey, this is Jay Fuo letting you know Bayou Blasters offers the best dry ice blasting in all of Shreveport. Our solid CO2 provides a powerful industrial equipment cleaning solution for a variety of applications ranging from heavy slag removal to delicate semiconductor and circuit board cleaning. Our ice blasting technology has become known as the cleanest and most environmentally friendly way to clean and prep any surface. Call us at 877-352-8614 or log on to bayoublasters.com.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Mudbugs back at home. Or joined by one of my new favorites, Mudbugs centerman Griffin Sanum. San, first of all, thanks for the time. I appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Chet.
Talk about what it's been like so far in Shreveport. You've been here now for maybe longer than a cup of coffee now. And talk about how it's been going.
Shreveport's great. I love it. Most importantly, I love our fans, and I think the atmosphere here is great. And I've enjoyed my stay so far. It's a little different from New Mexico, obviously, but in a good way. I think I needed to change the scenery, and I love everybody, and I think people make places. So I love the people here, and I'm enjoying it so far.
How nice was it to finally get on the board as far as a goal? You got a big one there on Thursday. It was in the first period, and obviously helped you guys beat Odessa.
Yeah, it's good. It's always good to see the puck going in the net, obviously. But I think what makes us special is we have depth, and we don't really just have one guy who can put the puck in the net. And I know, stats may be a concern in other teams and other people, but here we're focused on wins, and I think that's the focus. It's nice to score, but regardless of who's putting the puck in the net, I'm looking forward to getting W's. So.
I wanted to ask you about the South Divisional Player of the Week, Arseny Sergeyev, and he's a guy obviously very quiet, Russian-speaking. He comes up with a 63 save performance on Friday, historically one of the best in Mudbugs and AHL franchise history. What was your impression of that game? Because it felt like maybe he was left out to dry, but boy, he bailed you out and he took you on it back.
Yeah, for sure. I pick up Arseny every morning to bring him to practice. So. He's a great kid. Obviously trouble with the English, but he's getting better. So it's huge. I think you need a goalie to steal you a game. You see it all the time in playoffs, and that's really what makes championships teams is the net out, and you need a guy like that to step in and help your team out once in a while. Obviously, it's unacceptable to give up 63 shots, sure, but you need a guy like that to steal you games. No championship team doesn't have a guy like that in net. So we have the guys in net that we have for a reason, and we trust them fully.
Talk about the process of coming to Shreveport. You were in New Mexico for a season and a season and a half essentially, and then talk about the process of coming here.
Okay, yeah. So I decided to ask for a trade from New Mexico, obviously, and that actually couldn't get worked out, and I was left with the decision to stay there or kind of venture off and try to find something new. So I decided to venture off and find something new. My goal was ultimately to get on a team that could win a Robertson Cup.
So when you said venture off to something new, you left the team?
Yeah. I think contrary to popular belief, I didn't get traded here. I showed up as a free agent with Soupy. So, no, I think I went home and was sitting home for probably about a week and a half.
Was that a scary feeling, though?
Oh, yeah. It's tough being at home and watching everybody play because as a competitor, you're thinking in your head, oh, well, everybody's getting better, everybody's playing, and I'm sitting here marinating at home, not doing much. And so I sat at home, and Bismarck called me after about 3 or 4 days, and they said, hey, we'll give you a chance to skate. I drove 15 hours to Bismarck to give me one practice and a morning skate, essentially, and didn't work out there, and I didn't really expect it to. And then I'm driving home and put some more feelers out, and Odessa called me. Sure. So I was in Odessa, prepared to play there, and I ended up getting a call from Soupy the day I landed in Odessa, Wednesday night, and talked to them, and then the next morning talked to Soupy again, and they offered me to come play here, and it was kind of a no-brainer for me at that point. I think I wanted to be around a winning culture at the end of the day, regardless of what my role is on the team, and so.
And that phone call wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for Mudbugs captain David Brazil, who you played with in high school.
Yeah, David's a good guy. I had reached out to David. Obviously, I was reaching out to everybody, but I knew Shreveport had a lot of guys, so I didn't think it would hurt to reach out, and I extended it to Brazil and was like, hey, man, I'm just, if you could put in the good word for me, that'd be great. And he was awesome. He's a great guy.
So you played for Granville hockey?
I did not. So in Michigan, there's a team called Team Michigan. It's a kind of a select team, and they go play at this tournament against all the top high school talent around the country. And me and Breezy played on Team Michigan together our junior year and tore it up together. So
we're talking to Griffin Sanum, Mudbugs centerman here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. I'd be hard-pressed to ask you about one Jake Transit, because the Transit family obviously very close to the Mudbugs organization, and Jake Transit does own a Robertson Cup championship ring himself. And talk about your relationship with Jake.
Jake, I grew up with Jake just playing around the rink and playing hockey with him, and his dad, Kelly, taught me, and I think it was 3rd or 4th grade, taught me in gym. So shout out to the Transit family. No, I just have skated with Jake here and there in the summer, and just he's like kind of a family friend.
You still keep in touch with him?
Yeah, I'll talk to him here and there. It's obviously tough because
you guys are both
doing our own thing, obviously. But anytime I see him at the rink, or we're picking right back up where it started. So they're an awesome family, and just trying to win a ring like Jake and follow in his footsteps, I guess.
So I do have to ask you, Mr. Kelly Transit is tuned in. He wants to know if you owe all your athletic talent to him.
I like to think that I owe my golf talent to him, maybe, but everything else I'm going to have to go with. It definitely didn't come from my dad. I'm going to have to go, Mom. I love you, Mom. But, yeah, no, shout out Mr. Transit. He's a great guy.
You talked about your mom. Is she quite the athlete?
Yeah, she's a bit of an athlete. She's got a competitive edge to her. She's a teacher in Michigan, obviously, so she deals with all kinds of kids, and, yeah, she's awesome.
We're talking to Griffin Sanum here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You got paired up with Miss Karen Mitchell, very dear billet to this team, and a billet coordinator. What's it been like living with her?
She's awesome. She's great. I love Karen. She kind of is. She gives me my own space and lets me do my thing. And when we're hanging out, it's great and all that. And she makes great dinners and makes sure I'm well taken care of. And
so I have to ask, what's the best thing you've had from her so far?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah, because she's a good cook.
Mm-hmm. I would say maybe the spaghetti, or maybe we had chili last night. I like the chili.
Okay. That's Griffin Sanum. Thank you so much for the time, and good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks, Chet. Appreciate it.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter, like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com. The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Special treat with us, a couple of Mudbug corporate partners, but dear friends of the Mudbugs organization, the Team Solon Foundation, and Ronnie and Bridget Peterson. Not only are they part of the Team Solon Foundation, they're billet families, they're game ice officials, and we'll get to more of that. But first, for the Team Solon Foundation, just talk about how this all got started, Ronnie.
Well, shortly after Solon passed in early 2019, we wanted to do something to honor his memory and also help the local hockey community. So we started the charity of Team Solon Foundation to help pay for kids in the local area to start playing hockey.
And talk about the big event that really kind of, I think we launched it, so to speak, was that deck hockey tournament last year. It seemed like you guys raised a lot of money, and obviously for a great cause.
Yes, the deck hockey tournament in 2019 was our biggest event and really our first event, and we're overwhelmed with the community support that we have gotten. Had a lot of great corporate sponsors in that and raised a lot more money than we ever thought was possible, which has translated into more kids playing hockey than we thought we were going to have.
And we have Bridget with us as well, and I wanted you to talk about the board because I mean, there's more than just you two that have done an outstanding job putting their hours of work in.
Yeah, we have Charlie Dew, who's been longtime family friends with us. Solon, she's an aunt to Solon, and she's our treasurer. We came up with this idea with her, and then we added Christy Lang, who was the most recent member, and then our last member is Stephen McNeil, kind of like another uncle to Solon. They put all of our ideas together and just kind of run with them.
I wanted you to ask you about this year because you weren't able to do the deck hockey tournament due to COVID. Were you able to kind of find ways to substitute that, and what'd you guys do?
Yeah, a lot of people that had pre-registered because it was heartbreaking to not have the tournament, but we've done shirts that should be in any time now, and then we're doing some hoodie orders and just kind of doing a few things here and there. But we have a good deal of.
What's been the overall response in trying to get help for kids that need help and that you're trying to help for hockey? What's been the overall response?
Well, we've had, as far as taking in donations, we've had incredible support, even in the time of COVID when we hadn't been able to do much as far as taking in donations and getting money to be able to help kids. The hardest part that we're having right now is just getting our name out there so people know that this is available. That's why we're partnering with the Mudbugs this year. Got our name on the Dasher boards. We really appreciate you helping us getting our name out there so people know that these scholarships are available so they can use them.
We're talking to Ronnie and Bridget Peterson from the Team Solon Foundation here on the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. And Ronnie, I wanted to ask you, away from the Team Solon Foundation, you guys decided to do some billeting, and I know that's something you guys have been wanting to do for a long time. You got one knucklehead, and you got one guy who's kind of grounded. You got Colin Doherty, who's bouncing off the walls, and you got Chris Hedden, who's probably the calm, cool cucumber. Is that the way it's been in the house between those two?
Oh yeah, they're both really great young men, but they are polar opposites. One who kind of keeps to himself and likes to just do his thing, and the other one who's a social butterfly and is always out going somewhere, doing something with somebody. But we couldn't be more blessed with the players that we have this year.
Bridget, I wanted to ask you about the billet experience, being a mom, to Miss Sammy, and now she has two big brothers, and is she able to have that relationship with the two boys and Colin Doherty and Chris Hedden?
Oh yeah, she loves annoying them. Whenever they're outside, she wants to be right in the middle of them. If they have other guys over, it's like, leave them alone, give them their space. But they're great. They'll go outside and shoot hockey pucks with her. There's a neighborhood that comes over, and if they see them out there, they're out there showing them how to use the sticks and shoot the puck, and it's a great experience for all of us.
How's the cooking been for two hockey players? I'm sure they have big appetites, and have you been able to introduce them to any kind of Louisiana cuisine?
We have. Colin is big into gumbo and jambalaya, but they tend to be grazers. They come to eat here, an hour later eat again, so it's kind of getting on that schedule. Been an adjustment, but it's been good.
And I want to ask both of you, and I'll start with Ronnie. Was being a billet maybe one of the reasons why you scaled back being a game ice official? I've seen you there once in a while. I know Bridget stepped away from it, and I'll talk to Bridget in a minute about it. But was that the reason you guys kind of scaled back, because you guys wanted to maybe enjoy the game from a different perspective?
Well, I've always been kind of a on and off again, off ice official, usually just helping out when they really needed somebody because somebody was out sick or on vacation or whatever. Usually I'm in the stands watching our daughter, so I wasn't able to always help. So that's kind of always my role, was just a fill-in guy when they needed somebody.
The one who's sorely missed, and I'm not going to lie, is every time I look down at every home game, I always used to seeing Bridget. I mean, probably since day one, since we started here in the North American Hockey League. And probably the most, I guess, comical thing is when you're frantically running towards the goal judge. And seemingly you've never gotten injured. But do you miss it, or is that something that you made that decision, like, look, I do want to step down this year. I want to enjoy the game from a different perspective. I'm a billet mom. What kind of went into the decision?
It was a hard decision to make. I loved it as a part of the game that I didn't know until the Bugs came back. But it was a decision that took a long time to consider, weighed my options. But I needed to scale back. I'm also going to school full time, so between that and with COVID happening and never knowing if my daughter was going to be in school, out of school, and we just wanted to enjoy the game from a different side again, be a fan again.
Before I let you guys go, what is the easiest way for somebody to reach out to you? I've been able to plug the Facebook page, and I know that's probably the best outlet.
Yes, right now the best outlet is just to message us on the Facebook page, just Team Solon Foundation on Facebook. Currently, I have purchased teamsolon.com, and we are working on a website. Don't know when that'll be live yet, but it's in the works. But Facebook page is the best way to get a hold of us.
Is there anything you wanted to add, Bridget, before I let you guys go? I really appreciate the time.
I just want to thank the Bugs for everything they've done. Tommy and Scott Musket and even Soupy have been great in our lives. They were great in Solon's life, and without them, Team Solon might not be as great as it is. So.
Well, thanks for the time, and we appreciate the partnership, and enjoy the rest of the season.
Well, thank you, Chet Yoder.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshires Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time for our second period, which is brought to you by DeFata & Associates, investigative and risk analysis services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. Mudbugs with a very good start to this contest with goals at 2:17 from Matt Weber shorthanded. And then on a busted play, as the puck was in midair, just swatted at there by Dorfman toward the net, and it slipped past Takix for Dorfman's team-leading 13th tally. And it gives the Mudbugs a 2-0 lead. They'll have 42 seconds to kill in their first choice personnel penalty kill. in the opening 42 seconds of this second period. Mudbugs will skate from right to left in the long change period. Mudbugs always seem to respond when they get early morning skates. I should say early a.m. morning skates. And tonight, so far, so good. Long from over, though. Face-off won there by Amarillo. Now along the near side, up along the middle of the ice. Now Vassinen skates in now near circle. It works into the near corner. Now he'll just rim it around off the end boards to the far corner. Taken back there by Vassinen. Now to the far side there by Black. Black now gets kind of messed with there by Brazil. Whacking away there is Joe Mack, and Joe Mack will be able to jar the puck free and jolt it down the length of the ice. Down to 5 seconds remaining now as Metcalf's ready to get out of the box. Amarillo now belong to the far side. Amarillo 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Now punched at there by Onstadt to the far corner, deep into the Amarillo zone. Now along to the near half wall, taken there by Bunting. Bunting has it now, near circle. He'll just shove it into the far corner. Onstadt couldn't handle it cleanly as now Black try to work it out. Stolen away there by Bunting, and he will just spike it back in behind the cage of Takix. Now thrown in front, missed the stick as Bunting's stick was tied up. Now to the far corner, Gockler played back now to Onstadt. He'll work it back to Gockler, played back to the point, head in the ripper! Oh, and in and out of the glove there as Takix made the save. Now kept in there by Hedden. Good job there. Played back to Hedden. On over to Vermaden. Now puck, under the skate of Procopio. And now Vassinen will just work it back out to center. Played back to Procopio. On a steal, 2-on-1. Drop back, bunting a shot. Blocked in front. No, diving for it. And making the stop there is Takix as he was piled on there as Procopio kind of went along behind his back to look for a juicy rebound, but Takix covered it up. Boy, Bunting had a lot of space there. Gonna try to get one in. Mudbugs with the 2-0 lead. We have an interference call. This one's going against the Mudbugs. Boy, C. Harrington has been able to blow that whistle quite often in this contest. Vermaden in the box for interference, and Vermaden looks quite perplexed. Dorfman was the one voicing his displeasure, and he still is towards C. Harrington's way. The conversation was abruptly, or I guess you could say ended abruptly from C. Harrington. Face off now to the left of Sergeyev. Third power play attempt here for Amarillo. First choice personnel penalty kill on the ice. Jobchin a shot. It gets the high glass behind Sergeyev. Now thrown up ahead. Mudbugs have a chance. They race it up the ice 2-on-2. Up the ice goes Joe Mack. Far side. Weber a blast. And it goes wide. Now to the near circle. Thrown up ahead. Taken away there by Jobchin. Interference, the infraction on Vermaden. Now thrown across there to Venagoni. Gains the blue line from the near side. Works it around to the far corner. Bad pass. Jobchin a blast. And he got the back end behind Sergeyev. Brazil thrown up ahead. Here's Weber. On over to Sedlacek. Throws it across. He was trying to find Weber's stick. It was a little too far for Weber to grab along the far side. And Weber now ties the puck in along the end boards. Kills off some more precious seconds on this power play for Amarillo. Jobchin along to the near side there to Fensterstock. You heard Coach Rich in the pregame interview. Wants to win the special teams battle. Puck speared down the length of the ice there by Gockler. 50 seconds now remains on Vermaden's interference infraction. 2-0 lead for Shreveport. Now up along the middle of the ice. Worked in there by Vassinen. Now dropped off there to Dalmonte. Back to Vassinen. Quick shot. Blocker save made there by Sergeyev. Boy, that was an alert save. Now to the near corner it goes. Played back now to the right point. Messick now will mail it back into Vassinen. Played back up top to Messick. Messick now to the left point there to Black. Black now has it left point. He'll shovel it back on over to Messick. Messick back to Black. Black now cross ice to Martino. 15 seconds left now on this power play. Back to Messick. A blast. It goes wide. Far corner. Gockler trying to spear it out. He can't. Over to Martino with a little space. Comes through the bumper slot and he gets the glass. Now behind the cage. Puck now speared up ahead, out of the box. Oh, just missed the outstretched stick of Vermanen. In deep now to the Amarillo zone. Vermanen has it, fresh out of the box. Amarillo 0 for 3 on the man advantage. Played back up top. Brazil throws it toward the net. Save made there by Takix. Boy, he had Brimmer at the doorstep. Now from the right point. Oh, mishandled there by Heidi. Played back into the neutral zone. Heidi will reset over. Sherino gave it away. Oh, Sherino bumps his man off the puck. That was Max Scott. That's a great play on the back check there by Sherino after the errant pass he threw. And now the puck goes down the length of the ice for icing on Amarillo. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters, cleanest shot on ice. A big hello to one of our proud who have contributed to the Mudbugs' success, our Director of Development and Operations, and Mr. Gavin Morgan, who was tuned in tonight. Quick shot redirected just wide. Thrown in cross. Save made. Rebound chance. Poked out. They score! That's Joe Mack. He never gave up on the play from the short side. Off the right pad of Takix, and he's able to elevate it in from the far back of the twine. Mudbugs 3, Amarillo nothing. Time of the goal. 4:30 of the second. Mudbugs now lead 3-0. Boy, Joe Mack threw it toward the net. It was a right pad stop, and on the rebound, just flipped it up across the pad and into the back of the twine. That's a great job from Mack and his unit to never give up on the puck. And the Mudbugs now extend their lead to 3. Boy, he had so much time and space along the short side. He had Takix down and out in just a perilous spot where he couldn't cover up on the rebound. And Joe Mack knew what to do with it, and it is tough to elevate that puck in tight. And that's what Joe Mack did. Kudos to him. And the Mudbugs now in control, up 3-0. And now Coach Soupy with a few words here for C. Harrington. He brought him over to the Mudbugs bench. I'm not sure what this is about. $15:30 remaining here in the second, brought to you by DeFata and Associates. Amarillo now trailing 3-0. Boy, Takix, who was dynamite last night, getting taken to the woodshed right now by the Bugs. Face-off one there by Stapleton for Amarillo. Oh, boy, off the skate of Gato. He might have had a lane toward the net. Intercepted there by Joe Mack. And the puck now is thrown back out to center. Gato gets one assist. And Lucas Sedlicek gets the secondary. Have a quick shot there by Gato. He scores! Near circle. He rifled it in short side. Blocker side on Takix. Mudbugs 4. Amarillo nothing. And a goaltending change looks like it's going to happen as Hunter Garvey is going to come out onto the ice. Andrew Takix is done for the night, and him and Colson now with a few words. As Hunter Garvey is into the game, and the Mudbugs have chased Takix. Connor Gato with a goal and an assist. He skated in with open ice from the near circle And he's able to barrel home a big tally. 2 goals, 22 seconds apart. And the Mudbugs are in the driver's seat. Shreveport 4, Amarillo nothing. Max 6th at 4:30 from Gato and Sedlacek. And then at 4:52, Gato rifles home his 4th from Sedlacek. A nice night for Sedlacek, a couple of helpers. And a nice night for Gato, he's 1-1. Mudbugs now in front 4-0. Hunter Garvey now in the cage. And now Mudbugs come right back in, backhand shot. Oh boy, stick tied up there by Sedlacek. Penalty coming up now. We got a little bit of a melee. Colson getting roughed up there by Cartman. Boy, they were towing up Colson. And Colson now taunting Cartman, waving him, say bye-bye. Boy, Cartman trying to kind of spark his bench, but it's going to cost him a penalty. I don't know if they're going to even this up. And now Martino going after the Mudbugs bench. Tensions flaring like hotcakes right now. I could go for some hotcakes. Buttered up with some good old-fashioned Aunt Jemima syrup. And Cartman looks like he's going to be done for the period, as he just mauled Colson. And Colson and Takix had a little bit of a heated exchange when they were switching goalies. And I don't know if Cartman kind of stuck up for his goaltender there, but he went after Colson. That was a jump attack. And now Martino getting in the face of Brazil right now along the far half boards. They are not exchanging dinner date plans, I can tell you that. Boy, it takes a lot to get Brazil worked up, and he is now jawing back at Martino. Boy, they're going at it like a girl's involved in the middle. Looked like an old-fashioned episode of Jerry Springer starting to erupt there between Brazil and Martino. Well, Brazil not interested anymore. Martino very much interested, as we're going to get this sorted out. A 5-minute major now on Cartman. So the Mudbugs have a chance to go large in this period. They're already up 4-0. Well, someone's got to get into the penalty box to serve Cartman's major. Looks like a 5-minute major and a game misconduct. I'm a little surprised. I guess Rocky Russo's not interested. Well, check that. Cartman's gone for the period. Oh, maybe the game. We'll get the official call. Thrown in front. Oh, boy. Glove save as Dorfman threw it toward the net. And a game misconduct. So Cartman's done for the night for a 5-minute instigator penalty. Well, I'm a little perplexed here. The Mudbugs are skating 5-on-4. Someone has to sit in the Amarillo penalty box. Surprised that was not addressed, but I guess Rocky Russo is going to worry about that later. Now along the right point, Dorfman will work it back up top now to Colson. Colson at the point, waits. Colson now skates in, walks the line to the near half wall there to Joe Mack. Joe Mack, who got a 6, drops back there to Colson. Colson out the left point, back to Mack. Mack throws it toward the net. It gets blocked. Now on over to Dorfman. Dorfman at the right point, skates in now. Right circle. Coltman a one-ticer. And it gets blocked there by Stapleton. Held in there by Sherino. Sherino now to Mack. Mack now over to Colson at the point. He walks the line. Colson a ripper. Right pad stop made there by Garvey. Now Colson rolls it up ahead there to Dorfman. Shot. Stick save made there by Garvey. Rebound chance. Sherino was whacking away at it, and he is denied as Garvey covers up on the loose puck. Face off one there by the Bugs. Metcalf, far circle. Bunting throws it toward the net. He was looking. Oh, tripped up there was Brimmer. Now far circle thrown toward the net. Bunting off the stick of Garvey. And now thrown toward the net. Save made there by Garvey as Bunting came rolling toward the net. Boy, Garvey tripped up Brimmer in front. He got away with one there. That Mudbugs bench jumped up like a flock of pigeons. 3:52 remaining on the Mudbugs major power play here. All brought to you by AEP Swepco. This is the most golden opportunity for the Mudbugs to really kind of run away with this game. Amarillo now will be able to yank the puck all the way down the length of the ice. That's a good job there by the big, bulky Del Monte. Intercepted now. Uh-oh. Mudbugs almost kind of coughed it up in their own zone. Behind the cage now, Bunting will drop it back there to Metcalf. Mudbugs don't want to give Amarillo any kind of gifts. Down on the near side there to Fetchko. Fetchko flipped up ahead there to Bunting. Bunting now will rim it around to the far half wall, kept in there by Brimmer. Brimmer now along the right point will rail it in there for Hedden. Hedden now at the point, walks the line. On over to the near side. Here comes Brimmer. Quick shot, save made. Rebound chance covered up there by Garvey. Face off now in the left wing circle. Face off one there by the Bugs. Colson now to Mack from the near point. Throws it toward the net. Blocked in front. Oh, and a quick whistle. Procopio was in front. That puck was never possessed there by Garvey. Amarillo catches a break there with now 3:03 remaining on the major power play. 12:54 remaining in the DeFata and Associates LLC second. Face off to the right of Garvey. Face off one there by the Bucks. Max got it now from the top of the point. We'll slide it on over to Colson. Now to the far point there to Dorfman. His pass gets broken up, and the puck is speared down the length of the ice there by Ripke. All the way down, Sergeyev with a 4-goal lead. We'll drop it back there to Colson. Big explosion for the Mudbugs tonight, but they can make it a really crooked number here. Uh-oh, bad pass, intercepted. Venegoni now comes back the other way. Venegoni, quick wrister. Oh, what a shoulder save made there by Sergeyev as he thwarts any kind of momentum from Amarillo. Venegoni stopped on the breakaway. Procopio right back on over to Mack as they work it into the Amarillo zone. Procopio powers it around now to the far corner, played back up top to the point there to Colson. He'll drop it off there to Dorfman. Dorfman will swing it into the far corner, drop back. Quick shot there by Procopio. Went wide as he tried to wrap it in. Colson now to the point from the bumper slot. Quick shot blocked as it goes into the near corner. Now taken there by Sherino. We tried to throw it between the legs in front. Now taken away. Here comes Colson. Thrown toward the net. Save made. Rebound chance. Way out of position. And the puck now is just ladled all the way down the length of the ice there by Rapplejay. 1:40 now remaining on the major penalty. Carroll now in the box, serving it. Mudbugs taking their time here. Boy, you're going to squander a big opportunity here to go really large here in the second. Fetchko now will fire it in around the far side, whacked at, fanned on there by Jobchen, but Amarillo swings it around, gets it back out to center. Now taken away there by Jobchen. He'll drop it back to his blue line. That's Messick, and Messick will be able to sky it down the length of the ice. Galloping up the ice there was Black, trying to disrupt some flow there from Hedden. Now to the far side, there is Brazil. They work it into from the right side. Brazil back up top to Metcalf, down to a minute left. On over to Brimmer, throws it forward, whacked at, fanned on there by Bunting from the far circle, but he works it in now. Back on over to Hedden. Hedden elevator back up top to Metcalf. One-time blast there by Hedden. Good save there by Garvey. Rather, that was a riveting shot there by Bunting from the far circle. Played back there to Sergeyev, back into his own zone. One last attack here for the Mudbugs on their major power play. That has gone nowhere right now. Metcalf drop back pass there to Bunting. Now over to Sherino. Sherino's pass broken up but kept in there by Metcalf. 20 seconds left. Wind fakes. There's Bunting. Back to Metcalf. Back to Bunting. A shot blocked in front. That's a good block there by Del Monte, and now kicked back out to center there by Siffinger. Taken back in there by Metcalf. Now to the far side it goes. 5 seconds left. Metcalf far circle thrown toward the net. It gets blocked. Now thrown in front, and it gets blocked, and Amarillo able to kill off the full 5 minutes. Mudbugs come up empty. Now kind of pinballed around. Procopio will pelt it in behind the cage. And now played back. Thrown toward the net. Thereby Metcalf goes wide. And now taken away. Here's a chance for Coughlin. Back the other way, 2-on-2. Good poke check there by Metcalf. Back out to center. Here comes Hedden. Thrown across. Mishandled there by Sherino, rather. Now played back the other way. Here comes the speedy Carroll. Thrown toward the net. Save made there by Sergeyev. And he'll cover it up with 9:11 remaining here in the second. A break in the action. Mudbugs in the driver's seat. It's Shreveport 4, Amarillo nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum, honoring our hometown heroes. Mudbugs up 4-0. This has been a big response as the Mudbugs trying to snap a 4-game losing streak inside this building as we're honoring our hometown heroes. And one of the most dedicated, Mr. Don Valerie. Right in front of us, a loyal Mudbugs season ticket holder, along with his wife. They never miss a game. They are here, rain or shine, cold or warm temperatures. And it's never warm in here. Now to the near corner it goes, to the left of Sergeyev. Gato now played to the far corner there. Brazil now to the near side there to Heidi. Heidi spun around back into his own zone. Now working around the far side boards. Do not want to get complacent. Oh, wow. Amarillo held the zone. That was a diving stick there by Jobchen, taken there by Black. Black now to the far half wall. there by Fensterstock, thrown toward the net. It goes wide, now to the near corner. Behind the cage now, Brazil will shove it around to the far side there to Sedlacek. He'll kick it around, back out the center. Now Gato works it in from the right side, dropped off there to Sedlacek. Sedlacek thrown in front behind the skate of Joe Mack. Now to the near side there to Vanagoni. Vanagoni now will just zip it into the far corner. Have Fensterstock go chasing it down. Chop that there by Hedden. Around now to the near half wall. Played back there by Brimmer. Now to the near side, there's Sedlacek. Nice night for the Staten Island, New York native. A couple of helpers. Sedlacek now will love tap this baby into the Amarillo zone. Along to the end boards, now along to the near corner. Brimmer goes chasing after it, down to 7:55 remaining here in the second. 4-0 lead for Shreveport. As Dorfman tried to cut through the slot, stolen away there by Vasanen. Vasanen skates in now from the left side, throws one toward the net. Stick save made there by Sergeyev, and he'll cover it up. Now pushing and shoving, Brimmer along to that far side there with Ripke. Amarillo leads the season series 3-2. It has been tight between these two teams. Now in their 6th head-on meeting this season. Mudbugs hockey brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, Beer, Sports, Wings. Big thanks to Buffalo Wild Wings for hosting our post-game party last night. I heard it was a great turnout. And after a disappointing defeat, we love our loyals so much. Who come out to support this fantastic organization, win or lose. Thank you to Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. 7:37 remaining here in the second. 4-0 lead for the Bugs. Face off to the right of Sergeyev. One there by Onstad. Now along to the near corner. Chop that. Is handled there by Hedden. Ripped in there by Scott now. Now turn around from the near circle. That's Vasanen. Boy, Amarillo's got the machine to come back from this kind of deficit. So Mudbugs cannot take the foot off the gas pedal. Bunting banks it off the near side boards, but not out. Vasanen now just lofts it back in behind the cage. Now to the near corner. Mudbugs trouble getting the puck out. Onstad mishandled. Now Vasanen from the near circle throws it toward the net. Oh, through traffic. Sergeyev might have fought it off. Now to the far corner. Procopio off the stick there as Bunting. As the puck now rolls right on net. As Garvey's got to steer it back and paddle it on over to Vlasic. Vlasic now from the near side, stretched up ahead with a pass up ahead there to Siffinger. Around the near side, quick shot. Nice save made there by Sergeyev. Always dangerous, Nick Siffinger, the former Lone Star Barama. Behind the cage now. Turnaround, wraparound chance there by Coughlin, went wide. Puck now popped back down the length of the ice there by Jake Mack, the little brother of Joe Mack, but Jake Mack, the taller brother of the two. Oh, boy, a chance there by Weber. Way out of his cage there is Garvey. That's a nice move there by Garvey as he tried to get around Weber's stick. Uh-oh, net comes off its mooring, and we got a whistle. As a goaltender myself, and I say that modestly because I was only a 3-year goalie in roller hockey and deck hockey. I loved coming out of the cage myself. Loved to play the puck. Or in my case, it was ball. I played a lot more ball hockey than puck hockey. Never played on ice. Face off now to the right of Garvey. Joe Mack to take it. He wins the face-off. Played back down to Metcalf. Now over to Colson. Colson now will kind of wrist it in deep to the far corner there from Gato. Now rimmed in behind the cage there for Sedlacek. Sedlacek has it now from the near side. He'll skate up along the near half wall. He'll just barrel it in there for Gato to grab. Oh, he got stopped in his tracks there by Green. Now kind of a crowd up along the net. And Siffinger able to jab it up ahead now, all the way down. And now taken away there by Gato. He'll throw it cross-ice to the near side there for Sedlacek. Dropped off there to Colson. He lifts it up. Oh, takes a punch across the face. Mudbugs bench wanted a penalty. That was a sneak attack there by Del Monte. He got away with one. Quick shot there. Smothered up there by Garvey as Brimmer came from the far circle. Boy, Colson is getting messed with. His number has been on the back of everyone's mind on that Amarillo bench. And Del Monte kind of snuck a little uppercut because he saw that the officials couldn't see it. Face off now in the right wing circle. Face off battle and won there by Amarillo. Now to the far corner it goes. Intercepted there by Brimmer. Brimmer now dropped back over to Dorfman. Shoved back up top to Heidi. Now to the left point there to Brazil. Back to Heidi. Heidi now back to Brazil. He wasn't expecting it. So he'll just level it in deep to the near corner there for Sherino. Sherino cross ice back up top to the right point. On over to Heidi. Heidi with a little dance move. Works it in now along the inboards. Behind the cage there is Brimmer. Brimmer waits. Now he goes to the near corner. Brimmer now from the left wing circle will cycle it in deep there for Sherino. Sherino now mishandled. Taken away there by Rampage, and he'll rattle it down the length of the ice. No icing on the calls. It was tipped on its way through. 4:45 remaining here in the second. Shreveport in front, 4-0. Now to the near side there to Dorfman. And Dorfman will just kind of skitter it in to the Amarillo zone. With that, Sherino's got it. Far circle, thrown across. Quick through the slot, point blank save. Made there by Garvey. Oh, Dorfman had all kinds of space through the slot. And he muscled one toward the net. And Garvey with an outstanding stop to keep the Mudbugs from getting their 5th of the night. Learn to skate. February 21st. You can register at juniormudbugs.com. You can tell your mom and dad that's where it started for me. February 21st, right here at George's Pond. Learn to skate. Just register at juniormudbugs.com. jrmudbugs.com. Right back out to center now. Chasing back now behind the cage there is Hedden behind the cage of Sergeyev. Vlasic now pinches in over to Venegoni, and Venegoni now will throw it in behind the cage. Gockler on over to the near corner, taken there by Hedden. Hedden hard hit along the head, along that near corner. Mudbugs wanted a penalty. They're not going to get one. Puck floated back out to center. Now in deep into the Amarillo zone, along to the near corner. It's starting to get more physical as this series takes a toll on both teams. Venegoni banks it off the far side boards back out to center. Good body positioning there by Gockler. He'll throw it. Oh, no, tipped on net. That might have been a self-goal as he threw it off the stick of Hedden. Nice save made there by Sergeyev on the tip-in from Hedden. You rarely see that, but every once in a while it happens. Now to the right point. Vlasic worked in deep. Vazanin a shot through traffic. Got kicked out of trouble there by Gockler into the near corner. Boy, an inadvertent tip there by Hedden. Now along to the far side, Fetchko, who's been quiet tonight, trying to heat up. Chase after it. He lost it. Now Vazanin will just dump it back into the Mudbug zone. 3 minutes left here in the second. It's a 4-0 Bugs lead. Fetchko flipped up ahead there to Weber. Weber going to control it back into his own zone. We'll wind it up ahead to the far side there to Gockler at the end of his shift, and he will just pop it back in to the Amarillo zone. Thrown in front, quick shot, save made. Another chance there by Weber, and he shot it wide. Couple of nice stops made here by Garvey to keep his team relatively in it. Now cue-balled off the near side boards, but mishandled there by Vermanen. Caught, flagged down there by Metcalf, but the puck now just banged back out to center. And Fetchko will just flip it in up ahead there for Vermanen. Thrown in front, tipped on net. Blocker save made there by Garvey as Weber steered it toward the net. Coughlin up ahead there to Siffinger. Gains the blue line from the left side. He'll crank it in behind the cage of Sergeyev. 2:05 remaining in the second. Thrown across to the far side. Jobjen waits, throws it toward the net. Blocked up ahead there by Metcalf. Played back out to center, too far past the stick of Gato. And now off the far or near side boards, Colson will patrol it and just take it all the way back and work the clock a little bit and get reset. Colson now along to the near side there to Joe Mack. Joe Mack now kisses off the near side boards up ahead there to Sedlicek. Sedlicek now behind the cage. Will sail it around to the far corner. Taken there by Ripke, now to the near side there to Messick. Missed everyone's stick. Gato up ahead there to Sedlicek. Couldn't handle it as he might have had a 2-on-1 odd man rush. Puck now just powered back into the Bulls zone as the Mudbugs get a wholesale line change. It'll be Sherino, Dorfman, and Brimmer. The new line for Coach Soupy. The new lines have worked for Coach Soupy this evening. Brimmer now rumbles in far corner. Coming around now to the near corner. 1 minute left in the second. Right point shot, stick save made there by Garvey. On a shot there by Heidi from the left point. Mudbugs hold the zone, and now they can't as that errant pass sneaks back out to center. Brazil from the near side, thrown up ahead there to Dorfman. Now Brimmer cross ice there to Sherino. Sherino with a move, backhand shot. He got the glass. He was looking for the top shelf. And now the puck just poked back into the Mudbug zone there by Carroll. Taken there by Brazil, and the captain played up ahead. Kind of steered in there by Sherino. He got tripped up. They let it go as he went into the crease, and now Garvey and Sherino were kind of flapping away at each other. Now off the near side boards there to Hedden. 9 seconds left here in the second. Up ahead there to Procopio. Drop back there to Bunting. Bunting near circle, thrown through the slot. He gets mauled. That was Onstott, and that'll do it as the puck goes back to the left point. Mudbugs with a great period. It could have been a greater period had they capitalized in the 5-minute major, but they'll settle for 2 goals in the period. The goals in the period as follows at 4:30. Joe Mack able to rifle home his 6th from the short side. Gato and Sedlacek got the assist. Then 22 seconds later, it was Connor Gato slipping one in for his 4th from the near circle. Sedlacek got the assist at 4:52. Your score after 2 periods of play. It's the Bugs 4, the Bulls nothing. We'll talk to Miss Terry Johnson, our Director of Social Media and Marketing, after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is How We Sonic. We're joined by one of my favorites behind the scenes, and I always grab players, coaches, but I always like to give credit to the people behind the scenes that do an amazing job. And we're talking to our Director of Marketing and Social Media, and Miss Terry Johnson. And Terry, first of all, thanks for the time. We appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm going to mark it down that you just said I'm one of your favorites, so I'll keep that on my resume.
Just talk about, you were an intern last year, and talk about the progression you have made to this position. Is it anything that you kind of thought about when you initially took the internship last year and where you are now?
Yeah, so I started out interning under corporate sales and game operations, and I eventually want to work in sports communication and graphic design, marketing. So that was just kind of my foot in the door to just work wherever they would hire me. And so I did my internship last year, and I did all of the grunt work that I kind of find joy in, because that's the stuff that goes on behind the scenes that makes all of the pieces fit together. And I kind of snuck my way into making graphics every now and then, to starting to take over social media. I had an opportunity for one weekend when our director of last year wasn't here, and it just kind of opened up a whole new avenue for me with the team, and they've been great. They opened their arms to me, they've welcomed me, and they trust me with this position, and I've just been able to do a bunch of things with it, so it's been great.
What's your most enjoyable part of the job?
Oh my gosh, the versatility, probably. Everything from doing billboards to designing merchandise to making graphics, coming up with different raffles and promotions, marketing tools, driving the Zamboni. There's just there's a bunch of different things that you just wouldn't expect that you do under the title of social media and marketing, that I just really enjoy.
Now, one thing that people don't know is that you're still in school. You go to Centenary. Used to be a softball player. So you couldn't do this if you were still playing softball. So that road came to an end. But this door opened. How tough is it juggling school and this job?
Well, I would say it's pretty tough. There's not a lot of sleep that goes on, but it's really hard sometimes to work with the schedule. But like I said, they're great. They understand that I'm a full-time student and a full-time staff member. So they kind of let me okay, you have 3 classes today, go to your class, and then I'll commute from campus to back here at the office maybe 2 or 3 times a day, depending on my schedule. And then I might come in a little bit earlier than people, or I might leave a little bit later, but I always find time to just always get my work done. And since I do a lot of design and social media, I can do it from wherever I'm at typically. So that helps a lot with my schedule.
And you're part of the game day operations and obviously everything that goes on behind the home games. We are in this pandemic, and we're not out of it, at least not now. Has your life been affected? I guess the job and I guess the everyday routine. How has it been affected by COVID, or has it really kind of hindered what you need to do?
Yeah, so it definitely has affected it, just the way we have to approach certain situations, how we have to be especially mindful, more so than previous years. But the fans are amazing. Their response to all of these things are amazing. And so they're really working with us. And honestly, they're probably even more excited to help us out with these things. They're more excited to be in an intermission. They're more excited to be in an off-ice game. So it really hasn't been harder to get people involved, because everybody just wants to be a part of it.
We're talking to Terry Johnson, our Director of Marketing and Social Media here in the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is How We Sonic. Terry, you work with the players. You do great photography, social media, juggling those. You work with Coach Soupy and Coach Rich. How's it working with the players and the coaching staff?
Yeah, it's super fun to get their different personalities. They're always having a good time. They like to say, "Back it up, Terry, put it in reverse." So sometimes I'll be walking down the hallway and I'll hear one of the hooligans yell that at me, and so it's always fun. They always keep it interesting. I love being around the hockey ops, because I'm someone who grew up on sports. I played sports my whole life. I played sports in college. And then none of those sports were ever hockey. Had never experienced it. And so it's really cool to see the analytical hockey ops side of what we do here.
You were obviously a very talented softball player. Do you miss playing softball?
Yeah, of course. It's one of those bittersweet things. My mom coached softball for over 30 years. She played in college. My sister played in college. I played in college. But it's one of those things that you're not going to do for your whole life. And so whenever my time was over, I was like, I'm happy with my career. I worked hard at it, and I did my best as long as I could. And it's sad that it's over, and I miss it. But it's not something that I'm losing. I'll always have that with me.
while you're tackling this job and school, what's the next step? Do you want to grow in this industry?
Yeah, absolutely. I kind of want to go as far as I can. I don't have any particular place or any particular city. Just wherever the wind blows me, wherever I can get my foot in the door and I can just spread my wings and fly wherever I can go.
Have you been able to learn more about the game of hockey? Because I'm sure that helps.
Yeah, no, definitely it helps. Sometimes I'm like, okay, guys, I'm going to have to make a baseball reference to try to figure out what it means in hockey, just because that's what I know. And so they're really kind about breaking it down for me in hockey terms. Or if I have a dummy question, they'll definitely translate it in modern terms for me.
So I have to ask you, Louisiana girl, people always ask about how cold it gets in the rink. Are you a fan of the temperature in this rink?
So it's been an adjustment, especially growing up on the softball field where it's typically warm. So that was a bit of a culture shift for me. I'm definitely getting used to it. I do sit really close to a heater in my office, so close that I actually have thermal burns right now because I am too close to it. But it's not so bad. Whenever you're running around on a game day, your adrenaline's pumping, it's not so bad. And now this weekend, it will probably be bad with 10-degree weather, but...
One thing I wanted to talk about is you share an office with Paige Verco, who has also a very important position. She's the director of corporate partnerships and merchandise. What's it like sharing an office with her?
It's always a fun time. We can cut up. We can go from being silent for 2 hours just doing office work on our computer to, hey, I'm really craving pizza right now. Do you want to go out to a lunch break? And we have the same pizza order, so we're like, yeah, so we grab it and come back. There's always fun things going on, little inside jokes. So it's a really good time sharing an office.
That's the Director of Social Media and Marketing, and Terry Johnson. Thanks for the time. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much, and claws up.
She threw it right back at me. We'll have more after these messages here on the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is How We Sonic, and you're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is How We Sonic, joined by a special guest, corporate partner, Mr. Stan Stava from SS Advertising, who's involved with UAPI, bedroom sleep shops, Snyder floor covering, Jimco portable buildings, and commercial power equipment. Mr. Stan, thanks for the time. I appreciate you joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here today.
Talk about the corporate partnership. It has started since we came back in the North American Hockey League back in the 2016-2017 season. And what caught your eye about the Mudbugs? And this involvement has been great.
Well, so many of the advertisers that I work with want to do stuff that's community related, and this, of course, is the team for the Shreveport Bossiers, as well as a lot of the architects, and they wanted to be able to show their support for the Mudbugs and for our local team.
And talk about what has been so fulfilling, and really this is now our 5th season, and we've been working with you season by season, and what kind of has stuck out about you that you've really enjoyed that has brought you back year after year?
Well, I enjoy hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, always have been. But for a lot of the advertisers that were just getting new to hockey, one of the things that they've really enjoyed is, again, it's not only that support, but how much their kids enjoy it. Bedroom Sleep Shops. He's got a couple of children, and they've gotten involved. UAPI actually has a couple of younger folks, teenagers, and they've gotten involved with the Junior Hockey League. So it's so much for the whole family to be able to do. It's been a matter of, in a lot of cases, a lot of their children, a lot of their families gotten really involved and really enjoy going to the games.
And one of the exciting projects that fans got to see just a little glimpse of in our video was the new Mudbugs locker room. A renovation thanks to Snyder floor covering. And just talk about that whole project and how all that came about.
Oh, absolutely. Snyder's been with the team for, 3 or 4 years now, and is really a big supporter of it. A lot of his employees will go to the games, always asking for tickets, and want to go if he's got extra tickets to the games and things like that. And just again, what ends up happening so much with the people that come on, advertisers and supporters, ends up really does partnering with the Mudbugs, and Mudbugs try to go to their supporters as well when they need things.
Talk about Jimco portable buildings and what they're all about.
Yeah, Jimco is really into the Mudbugs as well. He's got a young son and daughter, I think they're ages around 10 and 12. They are into the hockey. He really likes, again, to support the team. They, of course, in this area are one of the only places that actually locally owned here actually build their own buildings. Most of the time you have to order them out of Minnesota or all the stuff from Minnesota or Oklahoma. He actually has a warehouse right here up near North Market, or right off of North Market in North Shreveport, and is one of the only manufacturers of them right here in the area.
We're always looking to attract more corporate partners for Mudbugs hockey and also pull more fans, especially during these difficult times. What is your most enjoyable part when you're at a Mudbugs game?
I think I'm a little bit different than everybody else in the sense that I'm a huge hockey fan, have been since I was a kid. I can remember watching them long ago on CBS on Sunday afternoons. But I think for the thing that everybody enjoys is how y'all do keep the activities going to the games, whether it's some music, whether it's games on the ice, things like that. You don't just have to be a super hockey fan in order to go to the Mudbugs games, because there's all kind of entertainment if you're just a casual fan, but you enjoy watching all the different games and all the things that, again, are very family oriented.
And what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is it's just advertising, but the number 773-6758. Again, that's 773-6758, or stan.stava, S-T-A-V-A, at gmail.com. Or I'm sure, in all seriousness, if you call the Mudbugs and say, hey, heard y'all's advertising guy on the radio, or the guy that works with all those clients or whatever, just give us a holler, and or give them a holler. I'm sure they can get in touch with me.
That's Mr. Stan Stava, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thanks so much, and I look forward to many years of supporting Mudbugs Hockey.
That'll do it. We'll have more after these messages here on the second intermission show, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Now time at the Sterling Dental Center, third period. My good friend Dr. Emil Janu and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Just call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Mudbugs with a 4-0 lead after 2. They have outshot Amarillo 26-15. Face-off won there by Amarillo, and they were able to pump it into the Mudbug zone. Now from the right point, thrown toward the net, kind of trickled into the near corner. Now along to the near corner, Procopio's got it. He'll roll it around the far side half wall, held in there by Vlasic. We know Amarillo's got the guns to come back from this deficit, so the Mudbugs do not want to fall asleep here or try to sit on any kind of lead. To the right of Sergeyev. Puck now taken back out there by Brazil. To the far side there to Heidi. Now played back into the neutral zone. Off the stick up ahead there to Onstad. He couldn't find Procopio, who was all alone. That stick was tied up of Onstad. Now behind the cage. Procopio off the near side boards. Played back to the point. Colson has it. Colson now races up down to the far half wall. Mishandled there by Weber. Played back into the neutral zone. Now up the middle of the ice, taken there now. Quick shot there, score! That was Scott as he came across the point and just rifled one past Sergeyev, top shelf. Boy, that one had a lot of muster, and Scott spoils the shutout bid for Sergeyev. It's Amarillo now on the board. Mudbugs 4, the Bulls 1. Boy, Harrison Scott just took a loose puck, galloped up across the Mudbugs blue line and speared one in. That was a CNI shot, and Sergeyev will tell you he likes to stop every one he sees, and he pretty much has stopped every shot he has seen, and that one just sniped right past him. And Amarillo has a little life now. Venegoni with the only helper from Harrison Scott, and it comes in the opening 90 seconds of the third period, rather. You don't want to start giving Amarillo a chance that they can come back here, and now Amarillo back into the Mudbug zone. 4-1 lead for the Bugs behind the cage now. Stapleton Far corner played back to the right point. Quick shot tipped on it, went just wide. That was close now. Puck now popped back out to center. Up ahead, here's Gato. Gato tipped. Oh, he tried the toe drag. Got just bumped off the puck there by Chopchen. Now along to the near side. Played back out to center. Worked back in there is Martino. He'll whip it in behind the cage of Sergeyev. So Sergeyev's shutout bid comes to an end early here in the third. Off the stick now of Dorfman as the puck trickles in to the Bulls zone. Now along the end boards, along to the near corner. Spun around there is Dorfman, now to the near half wall. Puck now laced back out to center. Brazil's pass errant, and now Carroll comes around the far side. Loose puck now taken away there by Heidi. He'll roll it back now to the near side there to Sherino. Sherino races up the ice, gets his pocket picked there by Carroll. Oh, the momentum starting to shift of everybody on that Amarillo bench on their feet. Shreveport with a 3-goal lead, though. Along to the near side. Puck kissed off the near side window there by Ripke. Along to the inboards behind Sergeyev. Puck now taken away there by Procopio. Played up ahead there to Onstad, and Onstad will just rail it in. Along to the near corner. Hard hit there by Onstad. Puck now kissed back out to center, and Bunting will take it all the way back into his own zone. Harrison Scott's 12th at 1:08 into the third from Venagoni. Rolled back to the far side, now up ahead there to Siffinger. Siffinger will just push it back into the Mudbug zone. Along to the near corner, Procopio played back out to the neutral zone. 16:30 remaining in the third. Bugs 4, Bulls 1. Now rolled off the near side boards. Here comes Venagoni. Drop back far circle. Turnaround shot. Quick save made there by Sergeyev as he had Black with the tip in front. And you could see the push here from Amarillo. If you're looking to book your next birthday party at George's Pond, private party rooms are available. All you got to do is email Grace at mudbugshockey.com, or give us a call at 318-636-7094. Face off now in the right wing circle to the left of Sergeyev. Face off won there by Joe Mack. Boy, Joe Mack's turned in a fine effort tonight. He could be one of our 3 stars. Gato, obviously a nominee. 1 goal, 1 assist. Now to the near side. Gockler will just float it back in to the Amarillo zone. Stabbed around now to the far side there by Sedlacek. And now taken away there by Fensterstock. Played up ahead there to Black. Gains the blue line from the left side. He'll twirl it back and then just rim it in to the near corner. Now working it around that near side. Now along the near corner. Stopped there by Hedden. Now working for it there is Vlasic. Now rather Green. Cartman out of the game after a game misconduct as he jumped Colson from the back. Played back out to center. Jopjen to the far side, and Fetchko will just dump it. Rather, Fetchko, that's Fensterstock, will just dump it in. Wrong team, wrong name. Off the far side board, Sedlacek into the Amarillo zone. Metcalf along to the Jopjen. Does a little 2-step up ahead now along to the near side over to Martino. Martino with space. Thrown across. Save made there by Sergeyev as he went into his own cage. And now Weber, 2-on-2, crisscrossed there with Jake Mack. Thrown toward the net. Easy save made there by Garvey. And Garvey covers up. Really, Hunter Garvey's been very impressive to keep his team relatively in this game as we are 5:06 in to the Sterling Dental Center third period. Shreveport on top, 4-1. Dorfman, Sherino, and Brimmer get back onto the ice. Big hello to the Sherino family tuning in tonight from Greensburg, Pennsylvania. Mr. Bryan, Miss Dana, glad to have them with us along with the kids. Quick shot there through traffic there by Heidi, and it redirects into the protective netting. Of course, my favorite Sherino family member, of course, the littlest one, the always cute, the always pretty Miss Emma. I haven't seen her in a long time. I miss that pretty little face roaming around George's Pond. Face off to the left of Garvey. One there by Amarillo. Banked off the far side boards, back out to center. It'll roll into the Mudbug zone. Brazil off the stick of Brimmer. Puck now skimpers into the Amarillo zone. Off the near side boards, intercepted there by Sherino. Lets it go there for Heidi. Now over to Sherino. Thrown through the slot. Taken away there by Stapleton. Now worked back in. Amarillo to my left. Oh, bad pass. Mudbugs can take off with it. Here's Brimmer. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Brimmer skates in far side. Quick shot save made there by Garvey as he robbed Brazil from the far side. And now thrown toward the net. And Garvey makes a very alert save. Boy, Hunter Garvey has been very impressive so far in this game. Since taking over after Takix got chased in the second. Face off now to the right of Garvey. Onstadt to take the face off of the Bugs. He is not able to win it. Has now played up ahead. Vazin in with trouble here. 2-on-1. Vazin far circle. Quick shot. Save made there by Sergeyev. That's an armpit lucky stop, but an effective one for Sergeyev. Face off now in the right wing circle to the left of Sergeyev, who has been quite peppered in this third period. Almost 6 minutes gone by here in the third period. 4-1 lead for the Bugs. Face off one there by Metcalf. Metcalf will now throw it now to the near side. Played back out to center. Green's got it. Green now will just rip it back into the Mudbug zone. Not out. Del Monte a drive. Blocked in front. Kind of had Sergeyev scampering a little bit. Now Del Monte, nice move. Thrown toward the net. Save made there by Sergeyev. Rebound chance. Shoved out of trouble as the puck was shot wide from the far circle there by Green. And it ricocheted all the way back down the length of this cross-eye stretch pass there to Martino. Martino does a twirl. Now a pirouette as he spears it in. And now hard hit there is, oh boy, Scott and Hedden locked up. And now little space here, 2-on-2. Vermaelen comes around, near circle, backhand shot. Stick save made there by Garvey. Now thrown in front, glove down and taken there by Black. Black now back the other way. He comes in left side, works it into the Mudbug zone. And a pirouette there off, try to spin off Gockler. Now loose puck taken away there by Fensterstock. Thrown toward the net, it gets blocked. Black has it now, far half wall. Well, bang it toward the net, it goes wide. Now behind the cage. Fensterstock to the far corner as that puck now hits off the back of Weber, and it goes all the way down the length of the ice. 12:25 left in the third. The clock not a factor yet for Amarillo, but soon enough it will be. Now working, gliding into the zone. Here's Venagoni, the always dangerous Jordan Venagoni. Puck popped back out to center. Ripke to the far side. On over to Vlasic. Vlasic now dangles his way through to the far corner. He'll thread it in behind the cage. Thrown back up top. Mishandled there by Ripke. That puck was bouncing on him. And the puck goes all the way down. All the way out of the cage goes Garvey to the near corner. Ripke now comes around the far side. Ripke gains the blue line from the right side. Ripke racing through. Oh, and a pad stop made on a riveting blast there by Ripke. Now along the end boards. Turnaround. Vassinen looking for a wraparound. It got stopped. Puck now lobbed back out to center. Del Monte hooked up a bit. Oh, boy, Rocky Russo looking for a call. He's not going to get one. Colson behind the cage now of Sergeyev. He'll park it in and just work a little clock with 11:20 to go in the third. Uh-oh. Sergeyev kind of flashing a glove there on Scarroll's face. Along to the far side. Last person I saw who would wave his glove in front of his face, kind of like a Sean Avery type move. Now wraparound chance there by Onstadt. Back into the Amarillo zone. Was stopped. Now Del Monte behind the cage of Garvey. Now along to the far side. Over to Carroll. Carroll now spins it in, but intercepted there by Onstadt. He'll yank it back out to center. Along to the near side. Green back behind the cage. Now along to the far side. 4-1 lead for Shreveport. Worked back in now. Here it comes Vassinen. Thrown toward the net. It goes wide. Now to the near corner. Spun around. Siffinger tries to hold it in. Quick shot toward the net there by Scott. Paddle save made there by Sergeyev, and he'll cover it up. A break in the action. 10:28 remaining in the third. It is Shreveport 4, Amarillo 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. It is a 4-1 Mudbugs lead. Be sure to join us for our next home weekend. It'll be February 19th, Wizard Night at the George. You want to join us, the Mudbugs and the Jackalopes, a Harry Potter-themed night here inside George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. They call it Wizard Night, one of our most popular nights last year, and I'm sure it'll be another big turnout this Friday. Be sure to join us by getting your tickets at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. $10:28 left here in this contest. Shreveport on top, 4-1. It has been quite the push from Amarillo to try to get themselves back in this game. Face off to the right of Sergeyev. Harrison Scott to take the face-off for Amarillo. He's got the only goal for the Bugs. He wins the face-off. Back to Jopchin. Schultz one toward the net. Glove save made there by Sergeyev. Face-off now to the right of Sergeyev. Face-off battle at one there by Scott. Intercepted there. Racing up the ice now is Sedlacek from the right side. He comes in, backhand shot. It goes wide. Now to the far corner. Gato rolled it back up top. Gockler, a shot tipped in front. He had Sedlacek there. Save made there by Garvey all the way down now. Gockler's going to go race it down behind his own cage. He's got Martino on his tail. Played back out to center. Here comes Sherino, left side. Sherino with a burst of speed. Throws it toward the net, and he got a poke check in his way there by Green. Now along to the near half wall. Played back up top to Hedden at the point. Throws it, I tried to throw it far circle, intercepted there by Green. Played back out to center. Dorfman tried to shove it back to his blue line, taken away there by Black. Black now, quick shot there on over by Venagoni. Gets blocked. Good job there by Heidi. Big shout out to the Heidi family. Tuning tonight from Atlanta, Georgia. Played back now to the point. On over to Ripke. A shot blocked as it ricochets into our box seating in front of us. A lovely young lady caught that puck out of midair. And her date are enjoying a souvenir courtesy of Bugs Hockey. 9:20 remaining in the third. The Bugs on top, 4-1. Face-off won there by the Bugs. Brazil will bang it around to the far corner. Now played up ahead, a little open ice here for Procopio. One man to beat. Procopio holds it, throws it toward the net. It gets blocked there by Ripke. Now along the end boards. Vlasic will zip it around the far side boards. Held in there. Good job there by Colson. The newest Mudbug. Intercepted now at the near side boards. Banked back out to center. Mudbugs not trying to give Amarillo too many chances here as they're on top by 3 goals, 4-1. Behind the cage now of Garvey. Intercepted. Bunting from the high slot. He threw it toward the net. It got blocked there by Vlasic. Now along the near side. Coughlin works it in. Thrown across from the high slot. Tied up stick there by Jake Mack. Saved a scoring chance as Stapleton came racing through as the puck now barreled back into the Amarillo zone. Little plays like that from Jake Mack, earning his playing time. Play back out to center from the near side there from Siffinger. Siffinger now will scale it into the Mudbug zone behind the cage of Sergeyev. Off the near side boards, held in there. Dalmonte a shot, gets blocked. Lots of bugs in front there. Vermanen was able to block it, and now heading comes Weber around the far side. Puck now caromed back out to center. There by Siffinger. Puck now played off the stick of Jake Mack in deep into the Amarillo zone. Along to the far side, Green has it. Clock starting to become a factor for Amarillo. Quick shot there by Scott. Good stick involved there by Gockler as it comes into the protective netting. Like I said, clock starting to become a factor. 7:42 remaining in the third. All brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. The score, Shreveport 4, Amarillo 1. Face off now to the right of Sergeyev. Mudbugs trying to stay on top of the South. They can do that with a win. They would go to 44 points and get their 20th win of the season. To put that in perspective, a couple of seasons ago, the Mudbugs only had 22 wins in regulation. Now along the end boards. Along to the far side. Quick wrister goes wide. That was a shot through traffic there by Vasanen. Loose puck there. Mack played back out to center. Mudbugs in the North American Hockey League will not play 60 games. Somewhere around the neighborhood of 52 to 55 this season due to COVID. Now from the right point, shot blocked there by Gato. There was a lot of discussion if there was going to be an NAHL showcase. All signs are pointing toward no, but the league has not officially canceled the event. Brimmer now will throw it back on over to Gockler. Gockler now will just rocket that baby into the Amarillo zone. Now along the end boards, Brimmer is there. 6:40 remaining in the third. Now a little bit of a log jam across the boards. Puck trying to get weeded out there by Brimmer, and now held up a bit there was Sherino. He was looking for a call. Taken back out there by Carroll. Carroll lifts it into the Amarillo zone, Mudbug zone rather. Backhand shot goes wide of Sergeyev. Now played back. Brimmer, 3-on-3, late change now. Brimmer far circle, quick shot, easy glove save made there by Garvey, and he'll cover it up. With now 6:11 remaining in the third, it is still a 4-1 contest. Mudbugs Hockey, great partners with the Team Solon Foundation in honoring of Solon Peterson by offering scholarships for kids who want to be able to play hockey in the Shreveport-Bossier area. It's their mission to pay league fees and provide gear for those who want to play. Team Solon Foundation can be reached at on their Facebook page. Of course, Ronnie and Bridget Peterson, a couple of proud billet parents, do a fantastic job with the Team Solon Foundation. Play back underway as Amarillo now kind of works it into the Mudbug zone, into the near corner. Penalty coming up now to Shreveport. Extra attacker time for the Bulls. Brazil's got, oh no, check that. There is no penalty. Extra attacker time for Amarillo. They're going for broke with 5.5 to go in the third. 6 attackers now for Amarillo. Oh, I stood corrected there. Onstop now off the far side boards, right back out to center. Amarillo will grab it. Empty net now to my right. Jobchen off the near side boards over to Coughlin. Coughlin couldn't handle it. Puck now bounces back out to center. Boy, Bunning battling for the puck now. Trying to seal this game up now to the far side. Oh boy, Bunning was tripped up. They were looking for a call. The officials let it go. Gaining the blue line, left side. Martino throws it toward the net. It gets blocked. Now Martino, 6 attackers for Amarillo. Vermaelen now to the far side. Off the far side, glass flag down there by Messick. Quick shot blocked. Now up across center, Venagoni off the near side boards. Loose puck there for Vermaelen. Now Metcalf going toward the empty net. It gets blocked. Siffinger now across to the far side. 4:35 remaining in the third. Played back now over to Messick. Messick with the empty net. Behind his own empty net. To the far side there to Siffinger. They come up 6 attackers from the right side. They work it in. Far corner intercepted. Quick shot blocked. It goes into the near corner. Held in there by Vassinen. Vassinen now at the point. He'll walk the line. Now to the right point. He waits. He waits again. He still waits from the right point. Cross ice over the Black. Black now shoved in deep there for Fensterstock. Played back up top. Mishandled there by Vassinen. Back out to center. Vassinen now getting eyed there by Joe Mack. Deep into the Amarillo zone. Intercepted there by Mack. Thrown across. Empty net. Backhand shot. They score! Mudbugs with the icing on the cake. And it's Lucas Sedlacek who's able to backhand that biscuit in. And that's got to feel good for Sedlacek. It's his 3rd of the year. His first since the opening weekend against Wichita Falls. Shreveport 5, Amarillo 1 with 3:47 to go in the third. It's been a fantastic night for Shreveport, and they have a 4-goal lead again, and they will enjoy this one with the frigid, snowy, and possibly freezing rain temperatures and weather that's going to come tomorrow. Big wide-eyed smile from the Staten Island, New York native. I know he didn't want to score this way, but empty netters count just as much as a CNI shot. And for Sedlacek, it's his 3rd. Joe Mack will get the assist at 16-12. Nice night for Joe Mack. He's 1-1. Connor Gato 1-1. Sedlacek 1-2. Nice night for Sedlacek. 3-point night. And nobody works harder than number 20 for the Mudbugs right now. And they all just love that young man from New York. And now he's starting to jaw away at Green. And they want to go at it. Couple of shoves across the chest. Sedlacek will never back down from a confrontation. And Green now starting to chirp away at the Mudbugs bench. It's one thing you got to watch out for is an icing call is called against Amarillo. Icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. One thing you watch out for in a lopsided game, quick shot there by Gockler from the point, glove down there by Garvey, is the extracurricular activities. Face-off won there by Shreveport. Far half wall, quick shot thrown toward the net there by Hedden. And it's easily gloved down there by Garvey. Face-off won there by Amarillo. With 3:20 left now in regulation, I think Hunter Garvey will stay put in the net. Mudbugs with a big goal outburst. They've had trouble scoring goals at home. Been much better for them on the road, but tonight was not the case. They've been able to pour in 5. Gockler has it. Gockler will spill it off the wall. Tripped up there was Sherino as he came in, but no call there. Hard hit now as Brimmer got hit hard, but he was avoided any further damage. Boy, this is where you watch out for lots of tension. Now Black comes into the zone there, the Mudbug zone, worked into the near corner. Spun around there is Onstadt. Heidi tried to lift it out. He can't. Now chopped at in deep there by Vlasic into the far corner. Mudbugs going to win number 20 on the year, and it was number 20 for the Mudbugs who had the biggest night statistically with 3 points. Quick shot there by Fensterstock on a cross-ice pass. Nice save made there by Sergeyev. Face off deep now in the Mudbug zone. Face off now to the left of Sergeyev. Face off one there by Amarillo. Martino's got it. Martino now will just squeak it in behind the cage. Battling for it there is Scott. Vasanin's in there. Tied up there with Heidi. Now on the near half wall, pinching the zone there is Ripke. Now backhand shot through traffic there by Scott. Gets blocked. Now it pinballs towards Sergeyev's direction, and he'll glove it down. With 1:54 now remaining in regulation. Face off now in the right wing circle to the left of Sergeyev. 5-1 lead for Bugs hockey. I want to look at the score in Amarillo to give you an update on an important contest, and it is a 1-0 Lone Star lead early in the third, so that game's still up for grabs. Now Weber will just whack it in. Missed the tape of Fetchko. In deep into the Amarillo zone. Now far corner, Weber played back up top, left point. Metcalf will just kind of squeak it in behind the cage. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. We'll tell you how it all happened. Now through the slot, turnaround shot there by Fetchko. Blocker save made there by Garvey. Don't drink the water, try our margaritas today. Nicky's Mexican Restaurant, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Stick around for the postgame show. Now Colson going to take his time. He's in no rush behind the cage of Sergeyev. Down to 1 minute left in regulation. Now off the far side, and Metcalf will just forward it in to the Amarillo zone. Brimmer chasing it down. Now Dorfman on over to Gockler. Played back to the point. Head in a shot. It gets slowed down. Now to the far corner. Kind of spun down. Now to the left point. Up ahead there to Siffinger. Siffinger will scoot it into the Mudbug zone. 30 seconds now remaining in regulation. Now to the near corner. Played up ahead there to Dorfman. Dorfman led up across there to Brimmer. Brimmer will strike it in. Lost his stick there. That was a panic attack there for Garvey. With 15 seconds, he's able to shove the puck back out to center. Now played back on over to Del Monte. Del Monte up ahead there to Carroll. Carroll intercepted there by Gockler. What a nice night for the Bugs. Popped back out to center, and that'll do it. Mudbugs win. Claws up. Final score, Mudbugs 5. The Bulls 1. And they snap a 2-game losing streak. And they snap a 4-game losing streak at home. Final score, Shreveport 5. Amarillo 1. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Coming up after these messages. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport-Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. The Mudbugs do a lap around the ice to serenade their fans, and what a performance from Bugs hockey as they got goals from really a lot of their guys who've been aching for goals, and a couple of guys who are on top of the goal scoring charts as well. So a balanced effort from Bugs hockey as they beat the Bulls by a final score of 5-1. Mudbugs with their 20th win of the season. They now go to 44 points on the year with a 3-point lead for first place in the South Division, at least for now, depending on how that Lone Star Wichita Falls contest goes. With the loss, Amarillo with their first regulation loss in 12 games. They went 11 games without a regulation loss, 10-0-1. They're able to quiet down Amarillo's season series, now tied 3-3. We'll tell you how this game unraveled right now. As 2:17 into the first, it was Matt Weber around the near side, able to poke home his 10th 5-hole on Takix. Trenton Heide got the assist. It was a shorthanded tally, and it gave the Mudbugs a 1-0 lead. Then that first period continued with great success as Braden Dorfman rifled home his 13th from Sherino and Hedden, and it was a 2-0 Mudbugs lead. Then in the second, at 4:30, Joe Mack scored his 6th from Gato and Sedlacek, and Joe Mack stayed with the puck from the short side and was elevated his 6th. It's a nice night for Joe Mack at 4:30. And then 22 seconds later, Connor Gato was able from the near circle, and he rifled home his 4th from Sedlacek, and the Mudbugs led 4-0 after 2. Great night for Gato as he is the top star tonight with 1 goal and 1 assist. Then in the third period, Harrison Scott put Amarillo on the board with a rifling, sniping shot from the top of the point. With his 12th of the year, Venagoni got the assist, and it was a 4-1 game. Then at 16-12, Lucas Sedlacek tapped in the empty netter. Joe Mack got the assists, and it's a nice night for Sedlacek. A goal and 2 assists, a 3-point night for Sedlacek. I think he's an honorable mention for 3 stars, if not one of the 3 stars tonight. He was very deserving of that. But what a nice night for the Mudbugs. They beat Amarillo 5-1, and this series really turning into a rivalry. Lots of tensions flaring, including a game misconduct on Huston Cartman. But the Mudbugs win tonight. They're now 26-4, and they will now welcome in Odessa as they continue this season-long homestand. They'll take on the Jackalopes next Friday night. Join us for that broadcast, 6:50 with the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. 7-11 with the puck drop. It's Wizard Night from the George. You can get your tickets by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or logging on to mudbugshockey.com. Big thanks to all our fans, families, friends, corporate partners for tuning into tonight to the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show and this overall game broadcast. I'm Chet Yoder signing off from George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Final score, the Mudbugs 5, the Bulls 1. Have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. And as always, claws up.